And good evening and welcome to Sacred Heart of Jesus High School, the David B. Hunt Court, where tonight we've got a big regional matchup between the visiting USJ Bruins and Lady Bruins, and of course our Sacred Heart of Jesus Knights and Lady Knights playing the Lady Knights playing the Lady Bruins in the first game. The Fab Five is what we're going to have to call them because we are down. I know one thing, we're not in style tonight, Blake, because you and I are not wearing an ankle support of any type, and the walking boots are the thing to be wearing right now.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's having a lot of injury to their team. Obviously, we have 8 players on roster. One is J.D. Yarbrough. She tore her ACL, I believe, earlier in the season. She'll be out for the remaining of the season. Jasmine Blankenship went down. I believe it was the game against Humboldt.
Yes.
Humboldt, I believe. So she's dealing with an ankle injury. And Bree Marks is also dealing with injury. She suffered one versus Fate Academy late in the fourth quarter down big. You never want to see that if you're Coach Johnson. But if we've learned anything from these Lady Knights this season is this team has heart. It's in the name, Sacred Heart. This team plays with a lot of hustle, a lot of grit, very physical at times. We should see a very good game physically.
We want to get ready for regional tournament time, and one, as the said on the board out there, one night at a time. I like that saying too. We got a very fine officiating crew, and we got a mixture of youth and experience. Of course, the referee tonight will be the one and only Tommy Ciparillo, who is a veteran referee. Glenn Davis and Vic McGee will be officiating, and of course Tony Schutz will not be here tonight for USJ. Their coaching staff has, well, it's not changed because Christy used to be the assistant coach, and she is a trainer, a teacher, etc. like that. She was Christy Moore when she played at Southside. She's the assistant coach tonight, and Natalie Martin, who I believe went to Bradford High School, who has been Tony's assistant, will be heading it up tonight. Tony, if you're listening, we want you to get well. We've been praying for you. Tony spent a little time in the hospital. Tony Schutz, the very fine coach, got over 500 wins as a girls basketball coach. That's a milestone for any. But you know what? We have our own coach, Charles Dotson, one of the best teaching coaches the other day. When there are coaches that holler and scream, he took the situation after the game got out of control in the fourth quarter a little bit. He did teaching. His kids listen. And you know what I like about our ball club? Something you alluded to with the heart. We don't quit. We play no matter what. Now, it'll be tougher tonight. There are no subs, just 5 players to play a whole contest. USJ brings in an experienced team, one that is expected to be one of the powers in the region. We're 5-4, and I believe they come into this game 6-3. They did not play Friday night. I think they took a COVID break Friday night. Possibly because of the other team I was not privy to why they took the break. They have not played since back in December. We have played, but we've also had some games canceled too, and 5-4 versus 6-3, and I'm looking forward to this one and see how the Fab Five can play. Now their legs will wear on them. Any quick thoughts or before they announce the starting lineups and have the national anthem?
Yes, for USJ, for them to win, it's kind of up to the attacking the post, getting Veda Johnson out of the game. Now for Sacred Heart, I think their key to victory right now, even with the limited numbers, is the 3-point success. How are you gonna respond to the loss of those shooters?
And we are going to try and pick up the public address announcer and the national anthem, the starting lineups, and then we'll have the game.
And here's the starting lineup for the USJ Bruins. Number 15, Sarah Beth Bryce. Number 20, Olivia Jones. Number 22, Carly Hayes. Number 13, Emma Grace Alford. And number 30, Julie White. And now, your Sacred Heart lineup. Starting out tonight, number 20, Emily Gill. Number 10, Malia Hughes. Number 12, Kay Gill. Number 2, Cassandra Blankenship. And number 22, Veda Johnson.
And there was the starting lineup. We'll go over them very quickly for you with just last names. Alford, Browse, Jones, Hayes, and Wagner start for USJ. For the home team, Sacred Heart, Hughes, Caitlin Gill, Johnson, Emily Gill, and Jasmine Blankenship. And we need, or Cassandra, I'm sorry. Jasmine, we were thinking about her, talking to her earlier. And one of the few Freudian slips, I wrote in Jasmine twice in my scorebook. But I have the numbers right. This one is a battle. Now, Veda will get one of her biggest tests besides the post player at Fayette Academy tonight. Wagner is going to sign a college scholarship if she has not already with one of the schools in Arkansas. Wagner controls the tip. USJ off and running. This is Olivia Jones with the scoop layup going to the basket, and USJ immediately will go into a press. They will trap quite a bit. They try to take you out of your offense. Here's Cassandra Blankenship's 3 up, 3 down. We have the lead at 3-2.
Yeah, that's a great three-point shot. Just set her feet right there by Cassandra Blankenship.
Round the horn to the corner. Shot up off the back of the iron, fought for. Now it's tipped around as you see, and Emily Gill comes up with it, the senior. What a game she played the other day. She plays hard all the time. And they show a 1-3-1, and that one gets tipped, knocked away. And like I said, they have active hands and feet going in for the layup, leaving it a little short. Wagner has the rebound, but Malia Hughes will get the foul. And Julie Wagner, I've seen her be a force last year in the region playoff. She took control of the game along with the Jones girls over in Memphis. First shot up, off the back of the iron, no good. One team foul. Now, that's something we've got to avoid is foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, well, only starting 3 players tonight. I mean, not 3, excuse me, 5 players tonight, and only have 5.
And the game now tied for the first time at 3. They'll try to direct Malia into a trap. She gets it out of there to Gill deep. Now Malia Hughes drives. Kick out. Cassandra Blankenship, it's up. It's going to be a little short. Rebound comes down to USJ. That is Alford on the rebound. Long pass to Browse. Browse layup up and in, a right-handed layup. Browse now has 2, and it's a 5-3 contest. And again, USJ picks up high, try to direct you into a trap. We're doing a good job so far. Running one-hander by Hughes, blocked by Wagner, picked up by Wagner, and given off now. Jones looks ahead, long pass. Emily Gill back, breaks it up, and they try to recover it, they being USJ, and it's our ball. So far, not bad, 5-3.
Yeah, not bad score. This is a great fight against one of the best teams in the, I'd say, in West Tennessee right now.
Absolutely. They are very good in Division II, always a threat to go to the state tournament. Down to the short corner to Caitlin Gill, and she must have either dribbled the ball or stepped on the out-of-bounds line. You at home have a better look than we did at that one. Great camera work.
Yeah, I would guess that her foot was out of bounds.
Yeah. Now with the basketball is Carly Hayes. Gets the pass back in there to Alford. Alford shot comes off. Rebound Wagner. She goes up, misses. Rebound picked up by 22 Carly Hayes, and she scores her first 2. It's a 7-3 lead at the 6:38 mark.
That's great rebounding there by USJ, just keeping their hands up and getting the second chance points.
That time a pass, we were trying to get it back out to Gill. It bounced off. We recovered. Back to Hughes. Her shot gets blocked by Jones. Jones will look up the floor, and they've got people filling the lanes. Skip pass across. Shot up. No good. Rebound. That's Veda, and she gets it taken away from her first foul. Then there is a foul under the basket, probably going to be on Cassandra Blankenship, and it is. Her first, team second. And at the line is Carly Hayes shooting 2. Early in the game, 7-3 the score. First one, shot it, got it. And Tony Schutz has had these young ladies for a long time over. Most of them play in the Powell League. Second shot up, off the iron, rebound. Wagner, they may get her for being over the back. We'll see what the official says.
Yeah, Wagner just trying to use her height right there on Veda Johnson right there. Just didn't get it. Got the call against her.
First team foul on USJ. Now they make it almost, they give full court pressure, but then they retreat into that 1-3-1 look. This one gets away from Caitlin Gill. It was knocked away from behind. The pass off. Hayes wants to give a little shoulder, but we played good defense. Here's the drive. Shot blocked by Veda Johnson, and that one is her first block of the night.
Yeah, Veda Johnson coming off a really hot game versus FACS, where she had, I got the official stat, by the way.
It is
10
now.
blocks.
Oh, it's 10.
10.
Wow, 10 blocks.
She had a triple-double that game, too.
That is great. That's the way to do it. That's the reason he's one of the great color men. 3-point shot up by USJ off the iron, tipped around. Carly Hayes comes out of there with it. She wants to feed the post, but she'll go back to Jones outside. She'll bring it and center the ball in the middle. Close defense, and they're going to get Emily Gill. The hand is what really got her in trouble more than anything, but that's Emily's first foul. The bad news, it's our third team foul of the half.
Yeah, Emily Gill's just naturally a very, very chippy defender, and she'll take any advantage she can.
She is a tough person. We're playing player-to-player defense. They run the guard through cut to Hayes. She takes the bounce, crossover, up and in. That's a version of the Kevin McHale move. She's got 5 points on the night. It's 10-3 at the 5:33 mark. Again, we're having trouble with the passing lanes, and that's what a 1-3-1 does, Blake, is cut those passing lanes. Of course, a little history on the 1-3-1. Claire B., and most of you won't know who he is when we turn the ball over there. They kick it out very quickly to Browse. Browse ahead, and she gets the rebound of the missed shot by Alford. Well, jump ball, possession arrow should go to Sacred Heart, and it does. Guy Lewis had great usage of it, the 1-3-1, when Elvin Hayes was there at the University of Houston. And right here in this town, Bill Henry took Union University to the Southern Regional NCAA Small College Championships in '67 using the 1-3-1 and beat Memphis State twice. Here's the layup. Nice pass, set it up, Blake.
Yeah, that's a great off-ball movement by Caitlin Gill right now. We're seeing a little bit more movement on offense ever since they set up this 1-3-1 trap.
10-5, rebound just out of our grasp, picked up by Browse. She'll bring it, center it, gets it on the right side. 3-point shot up off the front of the iron, hustling after it. Caitlin Gill gets it knocked away. She retrieves it, and you get it to the ever-ready and ever-safe Malia Hughes. Driving, kicks it to the corner. Gill, her shot off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to USJ's Alford. Quickly ahead into the forecourt. They are running, and a good block by Malia Hughes. They're going to be pressuring us with the run as well as the defense tonight.
Yeah, that's why USJ is one of the best teams in the region.
They go 1-4 low, then slide people up. Good job by Cassandra Blank. She's right there, just out-heighted a little bit then. Feeding into the post to Jones, the cutting, give, and go. And that looked like Alford, and it was. Alford gets her first bucket. And Veda has it a long way from the basket, and she gets it cut. And there could be a, let's see, will it be out of bounds or a foul? The way he indicated it should just be out of bounds. Emily Gill will inbound it. Gill looking, feeds Johnson the post. They're going to double team her. She'll have to kick out. They triple team her now, and it'll be jump ball. And the possession error belongs. That's where you either got to make a move quick or kick it out, or they will triple team you.
Yeah, that's great. Smart play by UCA's defense right there. They obviously knew where the possession error was and just clamped down on Sacred Heart.
You see the screen down, and they pop out. Jones got it on the left wing. They will exchange post. Wagner wanted to duck in over on the backside. Watch the away action backside. That one gets away. Caitlin Gill wants to run out. Here's the pass to Emily Gill. Her three up just off the iron. And a strong rebound that time by Carly Hayes as we were in there contending for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She had to fight for it, though. Caitlin Gill was not going to give her any easy rebounds.
12-5 your score, and they go into Wagner, who will spin. Now she kicks out. Head fake, driving is Jones. Her shot off the iron. Rebound. Boy, Emily Gill, what's that, at least 3 rebounds?
Yeah, something around that. I've been keeping stats of her.
And Emily and Cassandra are the shortest 2 people on the floor. Here's Caitlin Gill. Her shot up, misses, rebound. And let's see if they say it was knocked out of Cassandra's hands. No, they say it belongs to USJ.
Yeah, but that's great positioning right there by Cassandra Blankenship. Obviously seeing the ball, trying to go up with the putback, but Alford was right there just to make her go out of bounds.
Absolutely. Teammates giving encouragement, but we look like a mash unit with the injuries we have. Like I said, these girls have played hard all year no matter what situation. 3 up, 3 down, and this is Alford with her 5th point. 15-5 the score. Browse will pick up, and then they'll try to dictate the ball, and we did a good thing going back to the front. Now they're going to try to cut the pass back off to Malia Hughes. Hughes gets it back. She'll drive. Bounce pass knocked away. Trying to hit Johnson with it. USJ coming. Jones kicks it off. And a basket good, and that's by Sarah Beth Browse, her 4th point, 17-5.
Yeah, but I love that hustle right there by Sacred Heart. When she got down, when that ball was passed, all 3 defenders for Sacred Heart were right there to stop her.
Absolutely. We kick out. Johnson's shot missed. Here's USJ 3-on-2. They'll kick back outside, but we recover and make them set their offense and bring it out. Now the skip pass to Jones. Her 3-pointer left wing, up and down. Olivia Jones' 5th point, and it's 20-5. 147, as you can see on the clock, on the wonderful shots from Worthy Road. Hughes saw Veda Johnson about 6 feet away. Her shot rolls off, and Cassandra Blank, you got to love it when she can sneak in there and get a rebound, but stepped on the line.
Yeah, she'll work on that, but I love the game she's playing right now, Cassandra Blankenship.
Looks like Stella Spencer is coming into the game for USJ. Alford is out. And now let's see what the problem is. I think we've got a cut. And they will probably, let's see if they'll wait. Let us get Emily Gill. Here comes a timeout, but there's no signal whether it's officials' timeout. And we'll remind you that Victory Honda brings you these broadcasts, a great sponsor. Go by and see Chase Channel. They're on Van Drive. Not on Van Drive anymore. They had a store, but they moved all the cars to the bypass. Great deals, great service department. See Chase and his staff, and they will help you out. Honda, what a car to get. You won't be sorry if you visit them. Again, see Chase Channel at Victory Honda on the bypass. Okay, your quick thoughts on the contest to this point at 25.
If I'm USJ right now, I'm gonna keep spreading the love. Just keep passing the ball around. Great ball movement by them. And for Sacred Heart, I would try and get more screens for Malia Hughes. Obviously, when she's on point, she can score. Veda Johnson, try and free her up. Get Cassandra Blankenship for more threes. And, yeah, that's my key takeaways for this game.
Okay, Stella Spencer is going to take the right wing. Now she goes and stacks up. Good pressure that time by Hughes, forcing the walk, and it was good defensive pressure. Get our scorebook straightened out here. There, that's the problem. You cut the passing lane in at 1-3-1. Going hard to the goal and laying it up is Browse with her 6th point of the quarter. It's a 22-5 lead.
USJ's done a really good job of cutting these chest passes off that they're doing right now. Like that right there, they've been doing a great job of cutting those off and going straight to the rack. Fast break offense and defense.
And you have the old saying, you got to fake a pass to make a pass, and that will be a bump foul. That's on number 20, Jones. That will be USJ's second foul of the first half. Jones' first foul will be out of bounds. We cut Gill down through the middle, but it gets knocked away. They try to get it out of there. Now Hughes gets it up, but trying to get the pass off. Goes to one of USJ's players. Her layup missed. And there's Emily Gill, who she was tough back there, wasn't she, Blake?
Oh, yeah, real tough, real tough.
To Malia Hughes. And let's see if they try to cut the passing lane. Over and back. Now, that time, if you're in the air and it's thrown, you got to establish position in the forecourt. The over and back rule is kind of tricky.
It is a little tricky.
I can have 1 foot in forecourt and 1 in backcourt and pivot, and it still not necessarily be backcourt. We'll get that explained one night. Into Wagner. She goes up with the power move. And looking at Wagner for her third point, Veda Johnson, when she gets to be a senior, will be much like that. A very powerful player. She's learning the game right now. Ball is touched by several people. Last touched by USJ with 13.8 seconds left. We'll run a out-of-bounds play out of a box set. USJ trying to make it really tough the way they play it. Here's Hughes coming back inbound, gets the shot. Her shot missed. It looked good leaving, but overshot it a little bit. Coming hard as Jones gives it off and missed, but Wagner trailing. Her shot a little short, goes up, and they say it will be a foul and an and one. And she'll shoot with nobody at the line. And that foul, the best I can tell from the signal, is on 2-0. That's Emily Gill. And so we'll shoot free throws, or a free throw, and that one goes out about off the back of the iron. At the end of 1 quarter play, it's USJ 26, Sacred Heart of Jesus 5, and this game being brought to you by Victory Honda on the bypass, Chase Channel. Great selection of cars, but check out their service department too. They also have used cars. Sometimes you can get a great deal on a used car there, but Chase will work with you financing. And, of course, we've got Elite Dental, and they help with this broadcast, too. We've got a lot of people that are listening. I want to say hey to, I don't know if they'll catch this one, the live broadcast here on the Facebook of Sacred Heart. But you also have a chance to watch this game again on YouTube. It'll be archived later and see that game there. And I know the Sticklers up in Gatlinburg will be watching the YouTube game tonight. And Mo Grimes will either be watching the YouTube or maybe watching live, don't know, in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. He actually was a sports writer with the Daily Herald up there, and he covered our own Nick Beauregard, head coach of the boys, when Nick played at Columbia State Junior College.
And didn't he play at Bolivar, too?
Oh, he was a great player, all-stater at Bolivar. Played for Rick Rudisell. Anyway, to start the second quarter, Gill inbounded, and then she gets it back. Skip pass to Blankenship, to Hughes. Back to Gill. Let's see what they're doing with the defense. It's still the 1-3-1 they're guarding. Caitlin Gill wanted to drive, had the right idea, but brings it out. Down outside to Veda Johnson, right at that three-point line. She's pivoting, needing a little help, and we had a push that caused Emily Gill to go out of bounds, and that foul is going to be on Mitchell. Lily Mitchell, now here's Gill driving. Caitlin had a tough time with it. She gets tied up. Possession arrow. Now, okay, we must not flip the arrow a minute ago because they're going the opposite way of the arrow. And White has called timeout. That is us, Sacred Heart. Coach Dotson wants a short timeout. And some quick thoughts. Okay, we are ready to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Back in the second quarter at Sacred Heart, it'll be USJ's ball. Now, the proper way to do the arrow over there, Blake, is it should be flipped when USJ inbounded the ball, and you wait till the end to flip it. Nice power move by Wagner, and she gets her first bucket of the second quarter and her 7th point of the night. Here's a trap, and it's a pretty good one. Rolling over with it, that'll be a travel. She made progress with it. Blake, got to stay out of the corners, don't we? Because that's the way.
Yeah, that's where we're getting trapped.
You got 2 extra defenders, the center line and the sideline in the corners.
Yeah, if you're Sacred Heart right now, you're trying to get to that logo right now. Just trying to stay out of the corner.
Out of bounds, it'll belong to USJ. To inbound will be Carly Hayes. Jones operating on the point out front, hit Mitchell on the wing into Wagner. And I don't know if we'll continue to be able to play behind Wagner or not. But then if you don't have enough pressure, they can lob on you. There's a steal. Going in for the layup, and it stayed up there with Stella Spencer for her first 2, and it's 32-5. Now, you see they have extended this 1-3-1 into the high post. A good safe place round the horn. Let's see, here's Caitlin Gill. Nice drive. Bounce pass to Cassandra Blankenship. And Cassandra has her 5th point of the night. It's 32-7. Long pass to Wagner. Her left-handed shot misses. Can we pick the rebound up? Hughes had it.
What was out of bounds? I believe that was her right foot. Oh, no, they're going to. Don't know what this is. I believe they called a foul. That might be on Wagner, but.
They have not changed the team fouls yet. Got some new players in for USJ. We'll pick them up as quick as we can get their numbers.
But for our viewers back at home, I don't know if y'all heard this or not. We could hear it down on the court. Dotson kept saying, move the ball, move the ball, move the ball.
Yeah.
Which is a great adjustment that Sacred Heart's starting to pick up on.
Great point, Blake. Here's a tie ball, and they have not flipped the arrow again. This will go, and see, you don't flip it now. No, now you will flip it back towards this goal the minute it comes in. It should be flipped right now. Now they got it right. That will cause confusion if you don't do that. Blankenship with it to Hughes. Hughes running one-hander, rolls around, comes off the rim. Rebound to USJ. Hughes had a steal, and they say they knocked it away from her. Barham, 21, is in there now. See if we can pick up any more substitutions. In the corner to Gill. Gill looking, brings it back out front. And you saw him temporarily try to cut the pass back to Emily Gill off. They get it to Cassandra Blankenship, who's got 5. They go into Hughes, and that should be a foul there on Alford. Her first, team 3rd. No danger right now of either team putting the other one in the bonus situation, Blake.
No, haven't seen. We've seen some good, clean basketball from both sides right now.
Yep. Here's Hughes, wants the 3. Who shot it? It bounces high and falls in.
Yeah, that's a great move by Malia Hughes. Just dodging the trap right there. Do a little dribble move and step back. As we see Alford miss right there.
Yeah. Let's see who the rebound foul is on.
That's on Barham, I believe.
Probably Barham.
Yeah,
Tommy Ciparola. I forgot. They can relay. In the old days, you had to go to the table. That's 4th team foul, and that first on Barham. And again, they extend the 1-3-1. A little skip or loop pass. Gill brings it back out front. That's Caitlin to Emily. And looks like they're going to get a push from behind. And you got to watch those bumps and stuff. And that one yours or mine?
I believe that's yours.
Yeah, because I've got the. Here's a pass stolen. Jones shot, and she earned that one. It came through her 7th point. 34-10 at the 4:33 mark.
I do love that defense right there by Sacred Heart, getting their hand on in that shot.
Yep, she earned every bit of that one. Jones did. Here's around the horn. Hughes wants to drive, running one-hander. Straight enough, just didn't have enough oomph. Rebound, fought for. And I tell you what, Caitlin Gill gets better every ball game.
Every single game. Her off-ball movement this game has been amazing. Her effort down low in the boards has been phenomenal.
It really has. Gill will go to the line, and she'll shoot 2. First one, shot it, and it was a little off. Coming back into the ball game is Sarah Beth Browse. She had a brother that played at USJ, pretty good baseball and football player a few years ago named Eli Browse.
Didn't they win the state championship that year in baseball?
He played on one state championship team. I don't think it was his last year, but they did play some championship baseball while he was there. It's USJ's ball after 0 for 2 from the line. Down to Stella Spencer. She dribbles it back out front, closely guarded. They run a cutter through, around the horn. This is all for driving, taking it to the hole and banks it off the glass. Emma Grace Alford with her 7th. 36-10 is your score. 3:50 and counting in the second quarter of play. To Caitlin Gill. Gill looks, gets Veda Johnson in the short corner. They body up her now. They'll double team her. She pivots, and I think there's a foul instead of the knocked out of bounds, or let's see. No, they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds. Could have gone either way. The hand is part of the ball, though. Into Johnson. Johnson's hook left a little short. It hit the front of the iron. If a little more oomph in it, and it gets over that rim. Out front to Alford. Alford may have gotten away with a walk bounce pass. Shot missed by Barm, and there she is, the smallest young lady on the floor with the rebound. But she is a hustler, Cassandra Blankenship. And she's got 5, I believe, in this game. Into the high post to Hughes, who had a big 3 a minute ago. She shoots one from the free throw line. Again, hitting the front of the iron. If we can just get a little more oomph on that thing, we've got some shots that are hitting the front of the iron.
Yeah, but they'll get those eventually. Just give it till the halftime.
Now they run like a UCLA cut first, and then here's the pass across. And we got caught a little bit of sleep, and Barham scores her first 2. 38-10, 2:43 and counting. Again, USJ stays in the 1-3-1. They get the steal, and going in for the layup is Stella Spencer for her 4th point of the quarter.
That's a great trap right there by USJ.
And again, now this time they'll get a little aggression. The foul will be the second one on Mitchell. 7th team foul. Or 8th, actually. And looks like, what do we go? We're just going to talk about it, and we'll let Cassandra shoot. That's the loneliest place in the world right there, when you're free throw line by yourself. Because all you got is the opposition around. Shot it, got it.
Yeah, she didn't need any friends on that one.
Now, something unusual, because you can talk to your players and rest them a little bit by bringing them on back. We're going to go for the rebound here. Let's hope that Cassandra makes it, though, and you don't have to rebound. Eyes it, tries it, and buys it.
Banks it in.
The bank is open. Blankenship with her 7th point. It's 40-12. In quickly to Alford in the post. And she does the hook shot. She is the heir apparent to Wagner in that post for USJ. And let's see, they say that USJ touched it last. It'll belong to the Lady Knights. Wait a minute.
I believe Gill touched it last.
But this is not what he indicated. I told you, and I'm not doing one of those I told you so. I recognize that they should have talked about it if there was that much. There's a foul. You saw it right there. Great aggression, but good catch by us.
I thought I saw Gill touch it on that last call.
She may
I'm
have,
sorry, Coach.
But well, what happened is she probably did. But this official had signaled it. The other official really did not know. And they communicated and got it straightened out. She'll be there for 1 and the bonus if she hits it, but she does not hit it. Goes off the iron. We rebound it, though. Leah Hughes wants to go to the goal. Heads towards the goal. Gets her shot partially blocked. And it'll be USJ ball as they quickly cross the half line. Spencer shot short. Alford, though, is there to rebound the shot and put it back in. She's got 6 in the quarter and has 11 in the contest.
Something I'd like to point out about the Sacred Heart defense, Caitlin Gill right there contested the shot by Spencer and immediately boxed out right there. As we see, dish there by Gill. Veda's
shot missed. They take the rebound away from us, and then they'll attack. They'll fill their lanes because they want to turn it into a full court game. They'll get Hughes, or the referees will get Hughes, and it is a foul. Her second one coming up, just our 4th team foul. And going to the line, it looks like Barham for 2 shots. Ava Barham. First shot up, rolls around. A United States Steel shot falls in. And looks like Wagner, the college-bound player, will come back in. Second one, shot it, got it. That's 4 for Ava Barham. 46-12, your score. Sacred Heart trying to feed Malia Hughes. She drives on the basket, spins away. Her hook comes up off the back of the glass. Rebound USJ. Here's the shot by Hayes. It misses, but USJ gets the rebound. Blankenship stripped her of it, and then Blankenship trying to hustle after it. That's one of those where you foul accidentally. You don't really want to do that, but unfortunately you hit them.
Yeah, she had a lot of momentum. She was really trying to hustle to the ball. Then Spencer just cut her off right there, and there's nothing she could do in that situation.
So you would say the laws of physics. They go back door, and we're probably going to pick up a foul there trying to catch up. The basket's going to be good, and the foul will be on Caitlin Gill. Her first, team 6. Basket was good. 1 free throw for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Carly Hayes completes it. She's got 8 on the night. Sandra Blankenship looking it over. They try to cut all the passing lanes. Here's Gill driving, gets by 2 people. Kick out, 3 points up by Blankenship just off the front of the iron. Wagner with the rebound for USJ. Quickly up the court, back around the horn. Wagner wanted the 3, then she starts to shoot or actually drive, and Hayes had it in the corner. They bring it back out front to Browse. And they set up in a high, almost a version of horns, except you don't have the people in the corner. To Hayes, they cut Wagner through, and we did a good job, knocked it away, Blake.
Yeah, that's great. We sort of took a page out of USJ's playbook right there, just trying to swat any pass that's gone their way.
Playing hard. We try to keep it off the blocks, and they go outside with it. Wagner will step in, post up. They catch Veda on the top side, and we're going to have a foul, and it'll be interesting to see whether they get Veda or Emily. It could be Emily Gill.
How many fouls do both of them have?
And I didn't see. Veda, if it's her, it will be her first, team 7th. And it looked like that just the angle from where we sit was not the proper angle to see it. And Wagner completes the old-fashioned 3-point play, or the and one for modern terms. 20 seconds left. We want to get 1 shot. They feed into the high post to Hughes. A lot of hands in there. Hughes kicks it out. Blankenship's 3 off the back of the iron, tipped by Caitlin Gill, but USJ runs it down with 5 seconds. They throw the pass to Hayes. Hayes, 2 seconds to Wagner. Her shot will be no good, and end of 1 half of play. USJ 52, Sacred Heart of Jesus 12. We're going to take a timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're with local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
And we are back here at halftime where the Lady Knights are trailing USJ 52-12. Let's go over some scoring very quickly for USJ. Sarah Beth Rouse has 6 points. Olivia Jones has 7 points. Carly Hayes has 8 points. She's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Stella Spencer has 4 points. Julie Wagner is 2 for 4 from the free throw line, but she has 12 big points and 1 and 1. Emma Grace Alford has 11 points and no free throws. Ava Barham has 4 points, and she's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 6 for 9 for USJ from the free throw line. Let's go over and take a look at the Lady Knights. Malia Hughes has 3 on a three-pointer. Caitlin Gill has a 2, and she's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Cassandra Blankenship has 7 in the contest. She has a 3, and she is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. We are 2 for 5 from the free throw line. And Blake, that in itself with turnovers, and we're not getting to the line enough. And USJ's cut some of our passing lanes.
Yeah, USJ's done a great job of cutting our passing lanes off, as you said. We're having a hard time in the corner right now. What do you call it, the 1-1-3?
Well, this one's a 1-3-1 they're using.
1-3-1,
Tony
right.
shoots in his coaching career. Tony is not here tonight. Again, we hope he's getting better, I understand, but won't even get well soon. He's used a 1-1-3, his own version of it. He got a book from Coach Huggins, or he bought one of Coach Huggins' books about the old 1-1-3. And he made some changes. Tony made some great changes. He's used a 1-2-2. He's used the 1-3-1. He likes pressure. And tonight he's using his 1-3-1 with his point person on that, going and give us some full court pressure, trying to dictate us into a trap here at the half line, which you can use the center court line as part of the trap, and the other part is your sideline. Gives you 2 extra defenders, plus you've got 4 other people waiting to make steals and stuff. And the other thing you don't want to do in the 1-3-1 is, like you point out, get down in that corner because, again, you got a baseline and a sideline that you can use as extra defenders.
For our viewers, this is another reason why Coach Joe Holloway is so fun to do games with. But another key thing Sacred Heart needs to do right now to get back in this ball game, just have fun. You don't want to get anyone hurt. Don't do anything to get you hurt. Obviously, keep playing physical basketball. It seemed to work. I can't stress this enough. Off-ball screens. We got to see more of Veda Johnson on the pick and roll. I would love to see the little screen and roll combo between Malia Hughes and Veda Johnson. When that's working, it's working to perfection. We're winning a lot of ball games with those. Try and get Cassandra Blankenship open for a few threes. She's hit a few. She's missed a few. She's a freshman. She's a little bit raw right now, but she's definitely got potential. We're missing a lot of shooters right now. We're down pretty big, but just have fun, and why not give them a run for their money?
That's right. Work on your fundamentals. And again, something Blake alluded to in the pregame, these kids have heart. There are only 5 of them. They have no substitute. You have not noticed one iota of giving up, nor have they loafed. They're still hustling. They're probably using energy that they didn't have, but they find a reserve somewhere. These are good kids. They're well coached. Remember, this is Young Ball Club. I know I remind people every game, I see only one female basketball player up there where the seniors are posted, and that is number 20, Emily Gill. We will miss her. I would love to have a time machine or find out she's got another year of eligibility. Maybe high school I'll do like they did in college with the COVID and give them another year eligibility.
Yeah, we'd love that.
Yeah.
If we don't hold me to this, if we have those players that said they're coming there this year, we'd love to have her and obviously them too on the same team, but it's going to be sad for this team to see her go. She's a heart and anchor defensively. She does everything pretty well. She's a senior leader of this team.
Absolutely, and of course we've got a great school here. And guess what? It's going to take probably another week, but we're going to get Brianna Green and Jasmine Blankenship back before and you want to go into the region tournament. Now remember, in Division II, they're really not district tournaments. They go straight into region play there. It's much like in the football. The Division II schools don't have a round that the Division I schools do. And speaking of football, one of these days we got to get our great 8-man football coach on here.
You can watch me play.
That's right. John Barlow, also the baseball coach and athletic director, has promised to come on. And, yes, fans, I've gotten text. We will have Ann Kale, our principal, she'll be back on with us, hopefully we can get some of the fine staff. We encourage you to come by Sacred Heart, visit the school, but check with them first because we got COVID rules going, not because we've got COVID. We're trying to keep everybody from getting COVID.
Right.
And come by here and see the school and talk to them. And again, you know what? A very aggressive game, a tough game, but I think they've done a really good job. Our 3 referees again tonight, Tommy Ciparillo, a great baseball player and coach in his own right. He's gone into officiating. Still may coach golf, I'm not sure. But Glenn Davis and Vic McGee have done a great job. Hope I don't jinx them right now. And we'll remind everybody, go by and see him at Victory Honda. Chase Channel, what a great guy. He's got a great staff, car deals. Now's the time to go by and see it, man. They got the inventory you want. They're making deals. Check him out. He may even have a rebate or something for you. You don't know. You just got to. You don't know if you don't call Chase Channel. Victory Honda on the bypass. Okay, you've said a little bit about it. What one goal, if you were coaching tonight, would you like to accomplish with your girls in the second half, Blake?
Learn from your mistakes right now. Obviously, this isn't a perfect game, as you can see from the scoreboard, but let's work on a few things with the remaining half we have left. Obviously, we're not perfect, but we can still definitely work on some things. And you got to keep in mind, this is great practice. We're going against one of the best private school teams in the western region of Tennessee.
Yeah, absolutely. 31 seconds left and we'll be started. And my man is doing a good job. And Tommy and his crew doing a great job tonight. And I'm very proud of him. And one reason I'm proud of Tommy, he's one of my former students at Northside, too. I got him everywhere, Blake. Sitting over across from us, the District Attorney General, Jody Pickens, who also is one of my former students, a great basketball player in his own right at Lambeth University. And he helped me as a student, besides playing boys basketball. He went head-to-head with Angie Walden and Kristen Gehring every day at our practices. And like I said, great story. Sometimes when you're listening to some podcasts that in streaming we're going to start doing Worthy Road Studios, we'll tell you one of the most heartwarming stories about how he became a basketball player. But we're ready to play. It'll be USJ's basketball, and this looks like Carly Hayes to inbound it. She lobs it over to Olivia Jones, the senior, who I believe will be going to North Alabama next year. I could be wrong about that, but she will play college basketball. She's got a sister playing at Christian Brothers. There's the UCLA cut. They post up, and then they can play a little screen and roll if they want to. Hayes back to Jones on the wing. They'll run the cut through again, and she'll post up. They look for the high-load feed. There's a duck in on the backside. And now looking to help. Good defense by Emily Gill, even though Browse got it. Here's the three by Jones from the left wing off the iron. There was a push gotten away with, but that's one of those good ones. They did a good job of disguising it. Here's the step-through layup, and that is Jones' first point to the second half, her 9th of the game, and it's 54-12.
Yeah, that's great up and under by Jones right there. Again, the 2.
There's that screen. One of the screens you wanted just wasn't with the same people. Nice looking shot, and it didn't go, but Blankenship launched it.
Yeah, she's going to build up that confidence eventually, but right now her confidence is a little shaken. She's missed a few, but she'll get it. She'll get it.
Well, I think she took the right shot. That was the one you want. Now they're going to feed in the post. This will be offered, wheeling and dealing. She drops it, throws it up, rebound, fought for. Wagner's reach got her that one. Kicked out off the front of the iron. And rebound there. She is the senior, Emily Gill. Hughes motors into the forecourt, wanting to run and wheel and deal. She gets stripped on the spin, and now it'll be a 2-on-1, and there's the pass off, getting the shot, and that is 15 Sarah Beth Browse for her 8th point, 56-12. 3-point up, off the back of the iron. They boxed out Veda then, but they knocked it out. And Veda will learn as she goes along to, when they block you out like that, to roll off. Kick out to Emily Gill. Caitlin Gill. Nice bounce pass. Johnson, 15-footer off the back of the iron. Rebound belongs to USJ. Here's the pass to Hayes. Carly Hayes, 3 off the back of the iron. And that time it was knocked away from the waiting Emily Gill, and there is the block by Veda Johnson.
I believe that's her second block tonight.
It is 2. And to inbound the ball, Sarah Beth Browse to Jones on the right baseline. She pulls it out. Browse steps in. They want to feed, and knocking the pass away was Johnson. And she's giving away, what do you think, 3-4 inches at least to the senior, Wagner. Wagner has that senior experience, but Johnson gets better each ball game.
Yeah, Johnson's going to be a threat come her senior year.
I'm even looking forward to seeing next year. Here's we feed. There's the help by Gill. Now, why do you think the official called that foul, Blake? I'm going to play quiz with you a little bit.
She swatted her hand down on the ball.
That's right. This 7-Eleven stick-up is in order on that, just like a 7-Eleven is a convenience store for those that don't know out in California. And if somebody comes in, holds a gun on the clerk, you put your hands to the sky. And the first free throw is up and good by Wagner for her 13th point.
That's funny, Coach. I haven't heard anything like that before.
Well, I stole that from my late coach, Bill Henry. Second one, shot it, got it.
It's the funniest basketball reference I've ever heard from you, and that you bring up some pretty funny basketball references now and then.
Well, thank you. Hopefully it's entertaining, but the focus is on the school, the players here, both the men's and women's team. Nice screen by Gill. Here goes Hughes. She'll go towards that bend in the trap. That one drew rain. Cassandra Blankenship, and it's raining inside the gymnasium here. Her 10th point of the night. Did you like that height on that shot, Blake?
I loved how she just rose up and just shot it with absolute confidence right there and drained it in her face.
Okay, they run the cut through. They screen down, pop out, and they'll repost unless they drive. Now you've got Wagner with it on the wing, and she'll want to get back into the post area. And the pass a little high, gets away from USJ, and it'll belong to Sacred Heart, 58-15. 3:31 and counting. And, of course, you can see Worthy Road Studios brings you the scoreboard and the clock. Blankenship closely guarded, gets her pass knocked away. Stolen, it looks like Alford. She passes it off. Shot left a little short, and it'll belong to the Lady Knights. Hey, we've actually picked up some speed, and those have got to be tired legs.
Yeah, I love this Hart right now from Sacred Heart. Just giving up nothing, leaving it out all on the court right now.
Checking in is Claire Henson. She wears 32. Feeding to Johnson. Johnson turns, shoots. Her shot hits the iron, bounces off. USJ with the rebound. Very quickly to Spencer. Spencer skips across to Henson. Henson wants to drive the left baseline. Her shot blocked for the third block. And now we're on the run out, we being the Lady Knights. Here's Hughes to Gill. Gill wants to go to the hole. Nice pass in there. I think it may have caught Veda unexpectedly. And so we turn the ball over, and it goes into the low post to Alford. Fourth block. And let's see, we'll get another player in. Number 11 is in, and we have a timeout call. They take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network with the score 58-15 in favor of USJ.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And back here, Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway bringing you exciting Sacred Heart of Jesus night basketball. It'll be USJ's ball with Alford to trigger. She'll step in and post up, picked up by Johnson, but out front with the basketball. Caitlin Gill is guarding, and I'll have to pick up the player's number. The ponytail is right on the number.
I believe that's Briley Davis.
Is that Briley Davis? This almost a steal. Here's the fifth. I've got 5. What do you have, Blake? I think it's 5.
I believe 4.
4. Okay,
4. Mine's
unofficial. Here's the shot. It was a good shot on target, just didn't get over the rim. Now Alford's going to lead her on 3-on-2 fast break. She takes it all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. That is Alford's 13th point. Here's Hughes, the running one-hander, off the iron. Rebound again, Alford. She'll look for a guard this time. And you're right, that is Briley Davis. We stay with our player-to-player defense. We pick up, here's a shot, partially blocked outside. And they say it belongs to, evidently, Henson was trying to tiptoe through the tulips down there on the baseline and stepped on the baseline. Hughes will inbound. And they'll probably wait and let's see if they get one or take the first available shot. This looks more like a 2-3 zone. We'll see what they are playing. Left-handed hook, left it a little short, rolled on that rim, thought it was going to go in. 39 seconds, 60-15. And they feed into the post area. It's knocked away, and it looks like Hughes may have touched it last. Also in the game wearing number 4 is Mia Powell. They were on a version of a 1-4, and then they cut down through there. Kick it out to Powell. Powell fake drives the baseline. Pass on the baseline, and that one is good by Davis for her first 2 as we got 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Hughes from three-point range, top of the circle, off and no good. 62-15 is your score with USJ leading. Let's take a timeout on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
(62-15), looking for fourth quarter action. Blake, going into this, we always get your thoughts. Again, what do you want to accomplish or teach in this fourth quarter?
Definitely a little bit of off-ball movement. Some off-ball screens would help. Three-point shooting, setting up some three-point shots. Obviously, you can do that off-ball or from a pick and roll from Veda, possibly. Try and open it up with Malia Hughes. She hasn't been involved offensively these past few games, and I'd like to see her get more involved in the offense.
Absolutely. Of course, this 1-3-1, the way they play it, can take a good guard like Hughes and give her a lot of trouble because they will try to. She'll want to attack at the notch there, and they'll double team her and make her give the ball up. Blankenship's three up. Little off, and rebound comes down to USJ, and that looks like Davis with the basketball. It's stolen by Gill, and she's wanting to go, and that one, the ball just squirted out sideways and went out of bounds.
Yeah, that is a good defensive play though by Emily Gill right there, but you know the ball just got away with her, and that happens sometimes.
Yeah, Powell dribbling the basketball, flash into the high post, shot left short, and hit out of bounds. And that was Golden. Golden wearing number 24 is in for USJ. Staying with their 1-3-1 zone. That should be a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Gill drives, kicks out to her sister, Emily Gill. Shot bounces up, no good. Let's see who touched it last, they say. And they're going to say that it belongs to USJ. Here's a little full court press. We don't quit, do we, Blake?
No, I love this hustle and effort by Sacred Heart right now. Not giving up despite the score.
2-point shot off the rim, bounce around USJ's. Henson gets the rebound, and I think she may have gotten fouled by Caitlin Gill. We'll check referee Tommy Ciparillo's signal.
Now, Coach, are we in any foul trouble in terms of not
fouls? Not bad like we were the other day, and I'll check it and make sure Henson will be there for 2 shots. Missed that one. No, we got balanced fouls. We got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. I could have said that shorter, saying everybody but one person has 2 fouls. Second one up, no good. And it'll belong to – now, you know, in the old days, they used to – they've changed the mechanics. They used to take the ball out on the side after a missed air ball free throw like that. But they don't do that anymore. Take it out on the baseline. That's probably a better way to do it.
Why do you think they changed that?
Actually, it's quicker on the game to go sideline, and that was a long time ago. Hughes' three looked good, didn't go down. Rebound Johnson, her shot a little short, falling away, and she'll get a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, great job by Veda Johnson right there, just using her height and just do the old 7-Eleven stick-up and stick up those hands, grab that rebound. Obviously didn't go in the first time, and good second-chance effort instead of giving up on that rebound right there.
Stay with it, and you're right, persistence, perseverance. Shot it, got it. She's got 3 on the night. Veda Johnson, the freshman, coming into the game. We've got a new player. This will be number 12 for USJ, and that is Kinley Hines. USJ on the attack with Powell handling the basketball. Over on the wing, they feed down low, and a little traveling music that time is Golden. And I would almost bet that her mother is Christy Golden, who was Christy Moore, and played at Southside and helped Tony coach. Now there'll be a foul, and Blankenship should get 3 shots. She should get 3. Now, I don't know whether that is what's going to happen or not, but we're going to find out. And that was Jet on the foul. Cassandra Blankenship at the line, 2 for 3 from there. Shot it, got it. It rattled around. They count anyway, even if they rattle.
Mm-hmm.
Second shot She eyes it, tries it, and buys it. And I was right. Now she gets the third one, and we've got a substitution.
Now, Coach, during this play right here, can you do a quick scoring rundown for Sacred Heart?
Yeah, let's get this shot, and I can get it while they're bringing the ball up the floor.
I was just curious how many Cassandra had this game.
Cassandra, nothing but net. She's got 13 points. 3 for Veda Johnson, 2 for Caitlin Gill, and 3 for Malia Hughes. Here's a steal by Emily Gill. Three-pointer, Johnson up. Just didn't quite back in. Rebound, USJ. On the run out is Rose. She brings it back out front. Pursued by Malia Hughes, and now we get matched up. She spins, gets by, and now we try to rotate, and we leave open. A player shot missed, rebound fall for, and I believe that they touched it last. And a new player coming in, and I don't have enough spaces. I'm going to have to create spaces in my scorebook. There's only 16 spaces, and they've got more than 16 players. And we'll get everybody checked in. That is 31, Mary Peyton Redden. There's a shot by Johnson, missed. Rebound by Gill. It goes out of bounds as it was partially blocked and belongs to Sacred Heart. And we've got another new player, 33. That's Brandy Jett. I thought I already had her in the game. Okay, now I was looking down, adjusting my scorebook, and that is Veda going to go to the line. The only 3 team fouls with 2:12 in this half, and let's see, this should be a 2-shot foul. Shot it, got it. 4th point for Veda Johnson, the freshman. Second one up and good. 5 points in the game, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Here's the full court press. Ball inbounded to Golden. Golden, they go into the middle, they get it to the side, over or across, and pass knocked out. Gets away from Redden, and we pick it up to Gill. Gill wants to drive. Goes to Johnson, who's away from the block, and she wanted to spin. Now she's looking for help. She'll get tied up by Golden. And Ella Golden is going to be a very good player. She has the aggressiveness that her mother had, who was one of the great baseline runners in the 1-3-1 under Lisa Hutchins out at Southside. Breaking the press, USJ's got a 2-on-1. Malia Hughes hustles back, and here comes the rest of the gang to help, and we knock the pass out of bounds. That's good defense.
That's great defense right there. Was that Emily Gill that blocked that out?
I'm not sure, because her and Veda were standing there together.
Yeah, I saw Emily Gill swat the ball away right there. She ran all the way across the court. That's just showing you the effort of this Sacred Heart team. They don't quit right there. Cassandra Blankenship cuts off that passing lane. No quit in this team right now.
48 seconds, Hughes wants to wheel and deal. She starts to the hole. The running one-hander a little short off the front of the iron. Rebound fought for by Hughes. Gets it. Will it fall? No, it just barely falls off the rim. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Clock will continue to run, and now they'll stop it. 22 seconds. Shot it, got it. Boy, that looked good. You see the spin on that basketball. It looked perfect. Good follow-through by Malia Hughes that time. Second one bounces off the iron. They block out good. They beat USJ, but we hustle in there. And Cassandra Blankenship, man, she was all over that one.
Yeah, she went to the ground for that one. She did a little football dive for that.
Look at that. Lobbed in to Veda. Veda's shot, she got fouled. They kind of cut underneath her arms a little bit with 7 seconds left, and that was great. Great work. This game's just about over while Johnson shoots 2. Jacob Hancock on the floor. Zach Henson on the floor. Will Mingledorf on main camera. And, of course, my color man is the one and only Blake Biggs. Rebound. Clock still arrested at 6.8. Now it's down to 6-1. We'll inbound it, and we'll try to speed it up the floor and get one more shot at 62-24. Now we pick it up, Here's Blankenship, wanted to load up. She goes to Johnson. 1 second. Horn goes off, no shot. Final score, USJ 62, Sacred Heart 24, but that's not really indicative. A quick thought before we take a break, then we'll come back and tell you about this game and the boys' game coming up. But Blake?
Yeah, Sacred Heart right now, they didn't play a complete ball game. Not a lot of positives, but starting into the second half, they played a lot better. I do like the improvement of ball movement that happened in the second half. Trying to get Veda involved, trying to get Malik Hughes involved. Great shooting night from Cassandra Blankenship. This is a young team right now, and they had to play 5 players against one of the best teams in West Tennessee. I'm pretty proud of this team right now.
Absolutely. You have no rest. You played 32 minutes of basketball approximately, and you can't beat that with a stick for that. Tell you what we're going to do. You're listening to, or watching actually, I'm so used to doing just radio. You're watching Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios, and this game will be archived later. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this game, and we'll also possibly have a halftime guest and then set the boys' game. Let's take a 2-minute timeout,
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports. Worthy cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
$12:30 to go in the between games segment. We had a 15-minute, but some schools you go to have 10. We've got a 15 tonight. Final score for the girls was 62-24, and USJ the winner in this region contest. Very quickly, scoring for USJ, Sarah Beth Browse, 8. 9 for Olivia Jones, 8 for Carly Hayes, 4 for Spencer, 14 for Julie Wagner, 12 for Emma Grace Alford, 4 for Barham, and 2 for Henson. Our scoring, we were led tonight. Now, I want your thoughts on this one by Cassandra Blankenship. Smallest girl on the floor, but what a hustler with 13 big ones. She only missed 1 free throw tonight. 6 points for Veda Johnson, 2 for Caitlin Gill, and 4 for Malia Hughes.
Don't get me wrong, everyone's hustle was amazing tonight, but Cassandra Blankenship really stood out. I remember everywhere she was on the court, whether it was on ball, off ball, she really gave it her all tonight. Her shooting was on point, just like her sister. She's filling in for her sister and Brianna Green, who are 2 of our team's best shooters, and, well, she had a pretty good night tonight. nothing to complain about. She's a freshman, keep in mind, so that shooting will get there. She was a little inconsistent in the first half, but then she started to light it up in the second. I do like Veda Johnson's performance, even though she didn't have as many blocks this game. She had a lot of rebounds. Nothing to be ashamed about right there. Malia Hughes, defensive backbone of the team. Without her, we wouldn't be where we are this season at 5-4. Best start in Sacred Heart Lady Knights basketball history. Emily Gill and the Gill sisters, I should say, displayed great effort tonight. Both Gills were there under the boards, even though they're not the biggest of size. Even though they kind of played guard positions almost. They're almost built for that position. I really like the hustle from Sacred Heart tonight, but USJ, just too much skill. You have Olivia Jones, who's going to is North Alabama D1?
D1 school.
D1, yeah. That's always hard to go against. It's hard to stop anyone like that. Alford played excuse me, I'm sorry for butchering that pronunciation. Alford played a great defensive game. And who's the other one that
Wagner?
I'm
Now, did
Wagner.
You mention Wagner, but I was checking something. Wagner is committed to Arkansas Tech.
Really?
Yes,
really?
And that's a good school. Matter of fact, the Golden Suns won some of the early NAIA championships here when Arkansas Tech was still a NAIA school. They are Division II NCAA.
Yeah, they have NCAA players. What do I say? Very talented team. I believe this Sacred Heart program will get there one day. As of right now, starting 5 players, we don't have a lot of involvement with the team right now from the school, but that day will come. That day will come, and we're growing. Not a lot. We've suffered a lot worse losses in our history, and there's nothing wrong with this loss. This is a hard-fought loss.
We never quit.
Never quit.
We hustled.
Never quit.
All good things come with time and patience. And one more of my cliche or philosophies. This used to be on the dressing room wall at MTSU, and we had it up some at Northside. Have a positive attitude in a negative world, and you'll never go wrong. We're between games, and we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. And when we come back, the broadcast will improve 200% because one of the smartest people I know and a very nice person, Principal Dr. Ann Cale, will be with us. We're going to take that 1-minute timeout on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, the National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually works around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
Back at halftime, or at least between games, I have a special guest, Dr. Ann Cale, principal of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School. Tough loss, but the girls, I saw some good things. I found positives. We're getting better. We played against a team that's starting a D1 and a D2 prospect, and we held our own.
Got a lot of playing time against us tonight.
Yes, they did. We did well. We've got a MASH unit over there and some wonderful young ladies over there. I thought I was ill-dressed because I didn't have a ankle boot on tonight.
I know that seems to be the prevailing theme over there this season. So they have worked so hard, and what I love the most was the heart of the girls that stayed out there playing, like you said, against a D1, D2 player who got to play in 3 quarters, even though they were well ahead of us. You know, I appreciate her putting them in at the very end of the game, her bench, and it's always a hard balance of getting those girls who are trying to get those D1 scholarships, if they haven't gotten them already, the numbers that they need, and to come out against a school with only 5 players that are out there able to play. And in fact, the refs were real sweet. They paused the game so we could put a Band-Aid on one of them who had cut herself up on the knee, so we could keep playing with 5. So
I thought the officials did a good job,
They did a good job controlling the game, but the girls sitting on the bench, I could hear them all the way on my side of the bleachers cheering for their teammates and encouraging them the whole time. And so I was so proud of all of them for their integrity, their class, and their sportsmanship.
Well, that's what this school is all about. Two things come to me: class, but the word heart, not just in the name Sacred Heart. Those kids have heart
all
out
heart,
there.
Yes.
And one night at a time. I love that. I do read the marquee. Now, let's talk about it. It's not a mass unit in the classroom. There's learning going on.
That's right.
We don't have any injuries or casualties. Lots of academic work.
No, it is. It's brilliant, actually. In fact, we just got approved that we can start a curriculum so that students can receive a level 1 of a aviator license. So they can go through that. It's a 2-year program, so we just got approved for that so that we can begin that process next year in the fall as we unveil our curriculum and trying to get closer and stronger STEM availability for the students and just offer them a wide array of things on top of all of the heavy academics, on top of the theater and the drama that we do.
Oh, well, you have some great. I've been to some productions here. We have great. We got to talk about. You have a chance at Sacred Heart to earn college credits.
That's right.
And going. Your own son took advantage of that, and
He
it helped
did.
him quite a bit there at UT.
It did. It really did. He was able to take dual enrollment physics. We do it through the University of Memphis at Lambeth. So it is a state-accredited research institute that we do with Niles Reddit over there. He does a great job partnering with us. And so he got 2 years of a science credit out of the way. So he got Physics 1 and Physics 2 out of the way while he was here at Sacred Heart, as well as a history. And there's other courses that students can take advantage of as well. So it's amazing when they when the students want to do something and you give them the opportunity and they have that confidence, what they can accomplish.
Absolutely. Now, I want to spotlight your foreign language department because not only do you have a Spanish teacher, but you have a special Spanish teacher with an understanding because let's all be honest, the Spanish speaking or spoken in Puerto Rico is different than that in Cuba, different in Spain, and different in Mexico. But you have somebody that's their first language.
It is. It absolutely is. And as you said, she understands that there are different versions. Just like I'm sure people from other countries think that we have different versions of the English language between the South and the North here in the United States. There are many different variations of it. And she understands that. And she works with them to show them all of those things. But what amazes me is how many of our students are only required in the state of Tennessee to take 2 years of a foreign language. How many of it, because they love that language so much and the love that she gives to them multiculturally, they go on and take 3-4 years of it. Most of our students will end up taking 4 years of Spanish, 4 years of it, and go on and get a minor in college with it. They go on and do other things. We've had multiple students get international business degrees when they've left here. We have a student now currently who is now living in Spain and teaching full-time there. She is just graduated from college and is now teaching in Spain, and they stay in touch with our Spanish teacher for life. I mean, she's still speaking with students that were here 8-10 years ago. And
I understand you don't
in
just
Spanish,
speak it.
Of course.
You don't speak it and just write it. Is all. You actually participate in cultural activities and learn how to use it in the proper tense. And it's, I'll be honest, back when I took it, you memorize a few phrases. I learned to count to 100. Now you actually make it functional.
It is. And that's just what is so amazing to me. And they have gone to Barcelona for a Spanish immersion trip together. And in fact, last year I took Spanish 1 with the freshmen because I was noticing, as you said, they weren't just knowing vocabulary words, they were really immersed in the language. And I thought, how helpful for me. I took French. That's not helped me much in my life, but when I was in high school. So I signed up and took Spanish 1 last year with the freshmen so that I could start to experience and learn some of those things that they were learning.
Okay, all I know of French, and I took some too. We had to take 2 foreign languages where I went to. Is parlez-vous français, and I don't even know what that means now.
Do you speak French?
Okay.
So,
that shows you how. My
go.
Spanish I remember a little better and probably have used it a little more. And it's your time to say anything you want to, not only to the Sacred Heart of Jesus fans and supporters, but to everybody. There's a lot of people watch this broadcast.
Absolutely.
I know as far away as Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Right. That's right. First of all, I want to say hi to all of you grandparents, aunts, uncles, and everyone out there watching it. Thank you so much for being here with us as we cheer on our Knights for this district rivalry. I want to say a special thank you. Can we switch camera angles? Can you guys, is he on camera? Can he switch it? I want to make sure all these guys get a big special thank you. These are students who are learning under the best with
Paul Schulze is the best now. That's
amazing.
the reason I work with Paul.
Paul and Joe are the dynamic duo. Could not say enough. And the way that they've taken on this project with our students, to not only you guys have taught it, you're teaching them, but then you do a world-class broadcast of this, and it's just amazing. And I get compliments all the time from it. So thank you to Worthy Roads for doing this, and Victory Honda for sponsoring. We really appreciate you.
Well, that's very kind, but you know what makes it worthwhile? We've got some fine young gentlemen.
That's
and
right.
Some of the ladies, when we get a chance, a couple of them that play basketball, but it's
right.
kind of hard to play basketball and broadcast.
And then come back and do this.
But we're going to get with them, and who knows, maybe we can do some 8-man football next year.
That'd be awesome. We would love it. See you at baseball season, too.
Absolutely. There she is, Dr. Ann Kale. We are just about ready for action. 32 seconds. In a moment, we'll go over to the public address system and pick up our fine public address announcer. And the guys at the table over there, I can't say enough good things about our scorers, our clock operators, and the public address system is so good. Thank you, Ann, for coming by, and we'll have her. John Barlow will be with us, not tonight, but another night. And I know that Blake probably has some great information. I bet he knows who's starting for USJ before it's over with, but we'll give him a chance to get his headset on. Remind you, Tommy Ciparillo, Glenn Davis, and Vic McGee will be the officials for tonight's game.
Landon Cooper. Number 1, Sequoia Hunter. Number 12, Brock Yates. Number 24, James Mitchell. And number 4, Davis Sully. And now, here is your Sacred Heart starting lineup. Number 1, KB. Number 2, Ryo. Number 11, Dave Greer. Number 14, Jake Hale. And number 22, Dalton McIntyre.
And you're familiar with our starting lineup. Very much so. You heard the USJ lineup, and we have one number change out there that I'm going to have to pick up on because the roster that I've got, and I am looking for another one to give to Blake. Blake, I got a feeling this is what Ryan Yates sent us. You can see an official letter. It does not have a number 1 on it. So he will be the unknown soldier tonight.
This roster I have right here, it says Preston Miller, but he's a freshman playing JV. So
okay,
we worked with our best. I asked for a roster, and they didn't have an extra copy. So
that's okay. Let's see. We're waiting for the tip. Tommy Ciparillo will throw the ball up. Tips controlled by the Knights. Dalton McIntyre with it. Here's the shot from McIntyre, 3 up just. Oh, I thought about to get it off the rim. Shame on me. It falls down. The man with the magic touch gets it. Dalton McIntyre, and Sacred Heart leads 3-0.
If you're USJ, you're in dangerous waters if you keep letting Dalton McIntyre shoot threes like that.
And here's the turnaround jumper missed. Going after it was Truel, but McIntyre picks it up quickly to Greer. Greer in the forecourt. Our shot from KB on the baseline. And I believe we've up 6-0 Kendrick Beard. 7:21, 6-0. That's a good way to start, isn't it?
Yeah, great start right there.
Shot missed, knocked around. Here's Javion Greer out to McIntyre. He wants to take it all the way to the hole. He's fouled going to the hole. Let's see if they say it was on the shot. It's on the floor, and that was on 1-2, which is Brock Yates. We get it in. Greer looks at from left side to Beard at the top of the circle. He's picked up there. Playing. Beard kicks it off, and that's Jake Cale out there wearing number 14 to Greer. Now Truill will step out against man defense. There he is, and he got bumped. No call, but that's all right. We'll take it. 2 threes for Dalton McIntyre, and we lead 9-0.
And if you're Sacred Heart right now, you just want to keep exposing this USJ defense by feeding it to McIntyre. Let him shoot.
Greer picks up. He and number 1 have a nice running battle there. And a little traveling music. As they say, Mitchell traveled in.
And for USJ right now, the best way to stop the Sacred Heart offense, I'd start running a little press trying to get Sacred Heart off their feet.
And that time a foul by Landon Hooper of USJ. And Landon you don't want to let him get hot. He's a pretty good three-point shooter. They show zone this time, they being USJ. Out front to Greer. Greer looked at it. Truill feeds inside. His pass knocked away, stolen away by Mitchell. USJ on the run out. There's an almost steal. Good hustling effort by Kendrick Beard.
Yeah, great hustle right there by Kendrick Beard. And that was pretty good. Back behind the back pass by Kendrick Beard too. That had some heat on it. If you didn't see that.
Absolutely. Good battle steal by Greer. He's going to take it all the way. And let's see, USJ wants a timeout. They trail 11-0. Let's take a timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And boy, quick 11-0 lead. Quick thought, Blake.
If you're USJ right now, you want to step up in their grill. You do not want Sacred Heart to get hot right now. Try and play a little bit of half-court press. Sacred Heart historically does not do well with that. And if you're USJ, if you're Sacred Heart right now, just keep doing what you do.
And number 1, who we don't have an official name on the rosters I got sent, either had no 2 or had 1 cut off on it. He's dribbling the basketball. We'll find out from the scorebook. Shot from the corner, in and out. That shot was missed by Brock Yates, and we've got the rebound, and there'll be a tripping foul. It's an accidental one, but they'll call it. Let's see. They got a block on 1. Let's check, see if there's a zone, but the shot up and no good. Rebound USJ. Quickly to Hooper. Hooper's 3 up. No good. Mitchell with the rebound. He wanted to go back to the hole. He'll kick it to Hooper, who drives on the bucket, loses it. And it probably is going to be a charge on Landon Hooper. You know, we took some charges the other night too, didn't we, Blake?
Yeah, Jake Hale was the leading factor in charges right there. Or, excuse me, I meant to say last game versus FACS, and right there, just doing the same. Same old, same old.
Day-Day Hunter, and that's what they told me to call him over there when I went by the bench, is in wearing number 10. We break the press to Greer, but he didn't get a good, clean look at it, so he brings it out. McIntyre wants to drive, kicks it out to Cale. Cale started to drive. Now they say we traveled with the basketball. And Hunter looks like, well, this time they let Mitchell inbound it. Kendrick Beard picks him up. Greer picks up number 1. And driving, they run a little dribble weave outside. Kick out. Greer knocks it away. He's going to try to go coast to coast. He does and lays it up. That is Javion Greer's 4th point, and we've got a 13-0 lead, Blake.
And the defensive backbone of this team, Javion Greer, reaching in for that pass right there and just cutting it off, going to the rack.
Okay, Hunter with the basketball, guarded by Beard. That's a good matchup. Cutting to the basket, spin move. USJ's got their first points. That's Davis Salee. I actually coached at Northside some of his relatives. His grandfather is Alan Salee, who played at Villanova and at Western Kentucky. Here's Kendrick Beard, though. His shot just rimmed out. Hunter with the rebound. Now USJ running, but here's the steal. Truell laying back there and goes to the hole. Avoided the charge. Trey Truell.
What a
with the
play
acrobat.
right there by Trey Truell. He cut off the pass, tightrope down the sideline, and just rose up for that layup right there. That was a play.
Yes. Here's Mitchell driving. He's a strong young man. Out to Hunter. Hunter tries to take the long step. Good defense by Beard. Here's the spin and the basket by Brock Yates. Okay, Greer, we lead 16, or 15 actually, 15-4. Beard's got it left wing. Penetration, McIntyre, the drive to the baseline. The kick out to Greer, way out at the front part of the Knights helmet. If you're familiar with our court, Beard feeds to Truell. And Truell, people wanting him to shoot, but Javion Greer's got the running one-hander for 6 points. It's a 17-4 lead, Blake.
Yeah, great heart right there by Javion Greer, but USJ really adjusted to that Sacred Heart offense.
There's the running one-hander by one for his first basket. Pass knocked out of bounds. Beard wisely lets it go out, and we'll have an inbound pass. Coming into the contest for USJ is Raleigh Seals. Now, if you're more familiar with Raleigh, he played football and did a very good job this year for USJ. Pass kicked out front to Greer. Greer looking. We need a little movement in our offense. There comes Seals out on Truell. Back to Greer. Back to Truell. He's just outside the arc. Wanted to wheel and deal, but thinks the better of it. Here's Greer taking it to the wing. Over to Dalton McIntyre. He wanted the NBA three. Beard started to pump it. Greer does pump it from three off the back of the iron. Fought for. And the rebound stolen by Trey Truell. Flush time. Dunkaroo. Dipsy-do Dunkaroo for Trey Truell, and he flushed that one.
Yeah, what a great play by Trey Truell right there.
And we get called for a block, but a valiant effort by Jake Cale to draw a charge.
Going back to that little play by Trey Truell, I think everybody's jaw hit the floor right there with that one.
Yeah, dunks always kind of make things happy and for the home team or whoever got it. First shot up and good. Brock Yates has three now. He'll shoot a second one. Here's the blockouts, and that one good also. Shot it, got it. Here comes Greer hustling back up the floor. Here's the nice pass to Truell. Interesting under the goal. Dalton McIntyre picks it up. His soft roller rolls in. McIntyre's got 8 on the night, and it's a 21-8 lead, Blake.
Yeah, that's some great cutting by McIntyre right there. Saw an opening in the post and, well, just went for it.
Hunter in. They call him Day-Day Hunter. This is Yates with the basketball. He goes up. His shot comes off. We mistimed our jump. He goes up, and that time he banked it in. That was wise on his part. We had the rebound. We just jumped a little early. Here's Beards. 3 up, 3 down. Kendrick Beard. That's his second one for 6, and we have a 14-point lead with 1:03 in the first quarter. And they carry, so we'll get the ball back, Blake, with 57.8 seconds.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate play right there for USJ, but all the momentum right now is with Sacred Heart, offensively and defensively. Now, USJ has done a great job of adjusting by trapping them a little bit at the half-court hash, but all the momentum Sacred Heart right now.
They've gone 1-2-2 zone. They being USJ, they'll match up. If you watch Raleigh Seals, he's matched up with Cale coming off the baseline. We're going to hold the ball and try to make them loosen up. And they'll come out and match up just enough. And we've got to be careful and not get the 5-second call. Dalton McIntyre penetrates, goes to the hole to kick out to Javian Greer with 30 seconds left on the clock. Beard comes out to handle the ball. Now they being USJ, have matched up to us. One is still going back and forth. He's the point man of a 1-2-2 matchup zone. Jake Cale's got handcuffed, but retained the ball, flipped it off to McIntyre to Cale. Cale wants to go up. They'll get him for an offensive foul leaning in. That's 2 on Jake Cale, 2 team fouls. 3.3 seconds, long way to go, but I've seen stranger things happen. You can get a shot. We're going to give them some token pressure. And here comes Austin Vaughts into the ball game. Cale is out with 2. Here's the long heave. It's going to be short. And at the end of 1 quarter play, Sacred Heart 24, USJ 10. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
And we are back. An exciting first quarter of play. Sacred Heart 24, USJ 10. And things picked up as we went along. 6 points for Brock Yates leads USJ. For the Sacred Heart Knights, KB has 6. Trey Truell has 4 and a big dunk. 6 for Javian Greer and 8 for Dalton McIntyre. Jake Cale didn't score, but played great defense. Xander Taylor, and we'll talk about that a little more with Blake, is having some ankle problems again. It'll be USJ's ball to start out with. They go back into the backcourt, and there Kendrick Beard picks up, and we got both players wearing 1. 1-4 high, and they give it to Day Hunter. He takes the big crow hop step, I call it, European. It bounces out. Here's Dalton McIntyre on the run out. He gets the ball quickly down the floor. And let's see who is in there. Xander is in there now. And you can say it on air. We'll get our mystery man's name. Who is our mystery man?
I believe it's Sequavius Hunter.
So they've got him wearing number 1 instead of 10.
Believe so.
Okay, and they told me to call him Day. So Hunter is wearing number 1. And he has the basketball. 24-10, 7:19 to go here in the second quarter play. They lob into Raleigh Seals. And we get the handle finally on the basketball. Here's Beard. His 3 is up off the back of the iron. He goes and gets his own rebound. Nobody blocked him out. He'll go down. Well, he tried to go down the sideline, but went to Trey Truell. Trey in the low post. This looks like Malachi Chavis. And that young man makes something happen every time he comes in.
Yeah, Malachi Chavis just drawing the foul right there on I believe it's Hunter, and just shooting it right there. Great way to hang in the air right there by Chavis.
Absolutely. We'll take a 30-second timeout. And we're going to stay with it right here. We're staying with it right here. Let's look at both teams. 26-10, your thoughts to this point, Blake?
If I'm USJ right now, I'm going to try. I don't know if USJ's got any good three-point shooters, but try and extend it a little bit. Sacred Heart kind of has some trouble defending the 3-ball, trying to expose that weakness, test something out. You're down 16. Might as well try something new. And for Sacred Heart right now, I'd keep screening and rolling. Just driving to the hoop right now.
That's one good way to attack. We have very good man-to-man. We only have Jake Cale with 2 fouls. That's the only fouls we got because he plays such tremendous defense. USJ has 4 team fouls. And Chavis, every time that young man comes in the game, he makes something happen. And Xander Taylor's playing, but his ankle's still giving him some trouble. And that's one reason he didn't start tonight. It should be USJ basketball. And somebody's got to go throw it in. And they're saying, should it be, got a sub they're trying to get in. Okay, Yates is out. Let's pick up who the sub is.
That's Pledger.
Yeah, Ben Pledger. Pledger, the fine place kicker. This guy has got range. Colleges are looking at him. But we've got some guys that play basketball here that some colleges are looking at. Plus Dalton McIntyre is going to play college baseball. 26-10 at the 6:38 mark. Beard guarding Hunter, and there's an offensive foul. And I'm sure there's some people that won't agree with it, but it is an offensive foul. Landon Turner back in. Again, Landon, a sharpshooter. Looks like Dalton McIntyre is going to the bench. Who came in for him, Blake?
For McIntyre?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking over the floor. I believe Taylor. No.
Xander was on the floor. Either Greer had to come back in. He was out for a minute. That's
yeah. My fault. I was looking at the roster.
Here's True, and they'll get him for the hot foot in the lane.
That was some great defense by Raleigh Seals right there, just imposing his will on him, putting a body on him.
Raleigh, a very strong young man, too. And folks, we are not mispronouncing it. It's really Raleigh. It's not Riley. Raleigh Seals, who's a fine football player. Ben Pledger with the basketball to Landon Hooper. And now back to Pledger. A lot of movement in the USJ offense. Davis Salee with it. Shot no good. Rebound. Xander Taylor ahead to Greer. Greer goes up. Will it fall? Yes! And an and one for Javion Greer.
What an athletic play by Javion Greer right there. He took that contact and just went up in the air with it. Did a little fake in the air, then just sunk it in.
He really did take some contact. And we got new people coming in. Looks like Josh Severs coming in for USJ. And their coach, a young fellow who does a good job over there, not hesitant to substitute. Javion Greer does not complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Seals with the rebound. Gets it off to Severs. Back into the forecourt here with it. Severs has it. Gives it to Drew Morris. Morris gives it off. There's the jumper. And like I said, we will have to find out who 10 really is now. As our roster was not correct tonight. Greer with the ball out front at the 5:24 mark. Here's the shot. Beard's 3 up, 3 down. Kendrick Beard has 9 in the night, and they're all threes, Blake.
Yeah, that's a great screen and roll right there by Taylor, and a great screen right there by Trull, I believe.
Yes, it looked like a ballet a minute ago. Interesting call.
Very, very interesting call. Obviously, we did not want that to go our way, but the refs have a better view of it. I personally would take it into question, but they have the final say in the end.
I'm not going to argue with him, but sometimes you make such a good ball fake or shot fake that you fake everybody out, and that can even happen to the officials. Drew Morris quickly into the forecourt. There's a good battle, him and Javion Greer. There's a little backdoor play, and that time Malachi Chavis said, "Get that stuff out of my neighborhood. Have a Wilson sandwich."
Yeah, Malachi Chavis is a fun player to watch. He can really do everything: defense, shoot the ball, score the ball, and he's only a freshman, fellas. He's only a freshman, people.
Drew Morris driving from the left side. His shot blocked. Gets it back. Ben Pledger shot up. Ben Pledger with a 3. What a great shot that was.
And if you're USJ, you love to see that right now. Obviously, second chance points. As we see a 3 from Kendrick Beard.
Yes, it's raining threes at Kendrick Beard's house. He's got 4 of them for 12 points. Drew Morris, and now we've increased our defense and taken it full court. They call a block. Interesting. He almost and maybe stepped out of bounds. But they say the block caused it. Here comes Austin Vaughts back in. Trey Truill out. Malachi Chavis will take one post man. Austin Vaughts has a little more bulk, even though he's a young fellow, to deal with the strong Raleigh Seals. Ball to Severs. Severs wants to hit the back door. There had to be a hot foot in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Took a walk on the boardwalk, didn't he, Blake?
Yeah, Morris was not trying to drive in on Austin Vaughts right there because Austin Vaughts is a very good and tall defender. So he tried to pass it out to Severs right there, and, well, he shuffled the feet a little bit. That will be a walk.
And here's the dribble handoff to Taylor to Malachi Chavis. Chavis wanted to wheel and deal. You could tell then. Vaughts tries to post up. He'll go away. Here's Javian Greer with kind of a walking screen, if you want to call it that. Back to Greer. Greer wants to penetrate. Here's the kick. Here goes Chavis. He's going to the hole, lays it up. You knew he was good for that, 4 points on the night.
Oh, yeah, Chavis was real excited for that one. You could tell from the tip of that play.
Severs pulls up, gives the ball off. Shot rolls around and falls in for Brock Yates. Yates has 8 now. Beard, first miss tonight. Pledger retrieves the rebound. They penetrate. KB knocks it away. We've got to rotate and pick up. Yates goes up. Yates a very fine shooter also. He's got his 10th point, and it makes it 36-19. Sacred Heart still with the lead. Taylor does what he does best.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Taylor. Obviously getting his feet set, like what he saw. And he's dealing with the ankle injury, keep in mind.
And Yates drives, gives it off to Seals, and Vaughts will foul him, but you know what? Probably saved a basket and make him earn it at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a great dish out by Brock Yates right there down to Seals for that. Obviously, Seals saw an opening, and Sacred Heart couldn't do anything right there but foul.
39-19. Here's the first one it missed by Seals. Raleigh Seals, I know he plays basketball, but he is a great defender and player in football. His shot dances, comes off the rim. Rebound, Malachi Chavis to Greer. Greer wants to penetrate, gets by, left-handed layup, good. And the little man motors to his 10th point of the night.
Yeah, that was a great Euro step by Javion Greer right there.
Avoided the contact, didn't he, Blake? Here's Yates, a good shooter. This time it hits the back of the iron. And the road runner, Javion Greer, motors out of there with it. Probably get him for a charge because you can charge away from the ball, too. That'll be Greer's first foul. Let's check the team fouls. That should be our 4th team foul. 17 fouls on USJ. And Mitchell comes back and Salee comes back for USJ.
Now, if I'm Sacred Heart right now, I'm sending extra people to Yates right now. Actually, is he's still in the game?
Let's check him out. Pledger's throwing it in. Well, what they're going to do is go with a 1-4 press break, and they'll try to run somebody long and then come back short. Our press was really more token. Now, we're not rotating properly, and we left a man open. That's going to cost us. Good block saved us, though. Vaughts out of there, but his pass intercepted. And there comes, the pain of it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I don't have the final say in that.
In Shakespearean words, et tu, Brute. Blocking foul, Greer's second one. Now we have to keep Javion Greer out of foul trouble. Truill will check back in, which means that, let's see who's on the floor for us. Coming in is A.J. Moorman. Let's see if he plays point guard. He plays very good defense. He and Drew Morris will be a good battle. To Pledger. Pledger ball fake. He's got Truill on him. Here's Salee. Salee on the dribble handoff to Pledger. They get it to Yates, and they want him to shoot. Go back in the corner. Pledger's 3 up, bounces off the iron, fought for, and it looks like it'll be off Justin Vaughts because they threw it off of him, and that's okay. They didn't score. We'll play defense at 41-19 and 1:34 to go.
I'm going to correct you right there real quick, Coach. That's Austin Vaux. I'm sorry.
Justin is his dad. And now, who hit the last bucket? Because I got blocked out.
I believe that was Morse. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we'll give it to him, and there is a foul. Should be 1-1 because that's the 8th team foul. Xander Taylor at the line. His first shot is up and good. And that's one of the goals that Coach Beauregard wants to improve. He's not happy with our free throw percentage right now.
Not looking too hot right now. But
well, I'm talking about for the whole season. And that second one. Today we're not doing too bad because we're, 2 for 3. But for the season, he'd like to see it improve. We got too many people in the 65, 64% free throw shooting column. This is to Salih. Salih will go to the hole. Jump stop, fakes, goes up. His shot rims around and comes out and rebound. Looks like it belongs to us and Taylor. Taylor going. They were trying to draw the charge from McIntyre. 3 up, 3 down. A.J. Mormon.
Oh, what a shot right there by the freshman.
Absolutely. He's going to be a great one before he graduates. Like I said, he and Drew Morris, a good battle. Yates, 3, a little short, but Mitchell skies for the rebound. Pledger goes up, 14-footer off the back of the iron. Rebound's going to be fought for. They reach in on Greer. He crosses over. Oh, that's Mormon, actually. He and Greer handle the ball so much alike if I don't see the 5. But what a good job then. He's calling play 1 with 24 seconds, or either they're going for one shot. Gets it knocked away from him. He lets it go, and it belongs to Sacred Heart. Here's A.J. Mormon with 17 seconds left. A little bump and grind there. We're running a very tight set. Taylor comes off it. We're going to Truel, but Truel forced off the blocks. Gets the baseline, goes up, leaves his shot short, gets his rebound, sticks it in. His 6.21, a long shot at the buzzer, short, no good. Sacred Heart 48, USJ 21. Let's take a timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, the National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually works around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Trenton native Amy is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're with local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Welcome back to halftime of the boys game here at David B. Hunt Court on the beautiful campus of Sacred Heart of Jesus High School. Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway. An exciting first half, Blake. Lots of points put on the board, and actually a lot of defense. Doesn't look like it, but there was defense played in that first half.
This is an exciting episode of what I like to call the McClellan Row rivalry. As we know, these two schools are separated by 2 minutes. One's down the road from another. Very intense rivalry, and Sacred Heart's pulling away right now. I love their defense. I love their hustle. I love their shooting. Malachi Chavis with already 2 blocks, and he hasn't played many minutes. He'll be an exciting freshman to watch. Trey Truell has come down with a lot of rebounds. Javion Greer, how about him? He's played a heck of a game. Had a whole lot of layups. I don't have the official stats in front of me, but Coach Holloway does. Xander Taylor has shot pretty lights out tonight. Jake Hale's been forced defensively. Dalton McIntyre, of course, opens it up with a bunch of threes out of the gate in the first quarter. And, yeah, pretty solid ball game right now. But for USJ, Brock Yates has played a very well-polished offensive game. He's had defenders right in the face, and he just shoots right over them. If I were USJ, I'd keep feeding it to them right now. Try and get it out to Salih, kick it out to Pledger. Just try and get a few threes on the board if I'm USJ right now.
8 threes for Sacred Heart, 1 for USJ. That was Brock Yates. You're scoring unofficially because we unfortunately inherited a roster that wasn't correct tonight in several areas. I found a couple of more deficiencies while I was at the table over there, but we're going to try to straighten it out. Got Morris with 2, Salih with 2, Brock Yates has 10, Pledger has 3, Hunter has 2, and Brisbane has 2. That was our unknown soldier, was Ron Brisbane. And for the Knights of Sacred Heart, Trey Truell with 6. Xander Taylor comes off the bench with 5. Kendrick Beard has 12 points, and that is on 4 threes. Javion Greer has 5 field goals for 10 points. Dalton McIntyre has 8 2 threes and a 2-point field goal. Malachi Chavis, 4 big points, several blocks and some rebounds. And the little man himself, A.J. Mormon, 3 points, 1 big 3-pointer. Justin Vaughts played some defense playing against an upperclassman, gave away some height, did a very good job. He and Jake Hale both playing defense. Jake has 2 fouls, though.
Yeah, obviously for USJ, they're going to want to send all their shooters to the line right now, draw a few fouls, try and get Pledger or Yates to draw in, possibly Hooper. Like I said earlier, you want to get a few threes going too, so I'd open up Hooper a little bit. For Sacred Heart right now, I just keep clamping down, playing great defense as they're doing right now, grit and grind.
It looks like both teams have gone back to their starting lineups. And Greer will handle the basketball for us. Of course, we're traveling from right to left this time on your screen. Here's the step up, and it was blocked and picked up by Yates, and he wants to shoot, but he kicks it off. Salih drives the left baseline, stops, pops, comes off there, and Brisbane stepped on the baseline, but we didn't get a body on him, didn't get him blocked out that time.
But great block right there by Dalton McIntyre. He positioned himself late on that and obviously blocked Brisbane.
USJ goes to a 2-2-1 press. People are familiar with that. The great days you go side, middle side, or get it to Javion Greer. He kicks it out, but his pass was knocked away. And USJ's defense playing with inspiration this half. Here's the pass from underneath to Mitchell, and he opens the scoring for USJ. That's James Mitchell with his first points. And the press has thrown us off a little bit. Looks like Brock Yates will pick up his second foul, first team foul in the second half. 48-23. Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway with you. Of course, we'll tell you about our great camera people here on Worthy Road Studios. Dalton McIntyre wanted that 3. He's going to go to the hole, lays it. Doesn't he have a great touch?
Oh, he has a great touch. I think he should have got an extra free throw on that one, but hey, good bucket by McIntyre right there, number 22.
That's right, and he's got 10 points on the night. Good defensive battle going on there. Here's Yates free at the free throw line, but misses, gets his own rebound, and this will be an interesting call, especially since the ball and the hand are like that. Interesting call. That's all we'll
very,
say.
very interesting call right there. J.K. is usually a maestro at pulling those credit cards out, as you like to say, draw a few charges, but didn't get it right there.
Yep. Sevier back in the ball game, or Severs actually. Severs in. The way it's spelled. There goes. KB got away with a bump. Now, let's see, that should be on the floor, but they may give it to him. Oh. They gave it to him, and that was Brisbane. I don't know. That was Brisbane. That's KB's first foul, so we're in good shape. 2 team fouls. Missed the free throw. Rebound, though, USJ is whipping us on the boards in this half. Jake did the wise thing. He just tied it up.
Yeah, that was the wise thing to do in that situation. Obviously don't want to send USJ back to the line with that one with a chance of 2 more to come, but great effort there by Jake Kell.
Josh Severs inbounds it to Brock Yates, who is USJ's high point man. This is Brisbane. Greer caused him, but he picked it up, caused him to mess up. And his shot, and everything's falling for them this half. That's 4 in the quarter, 6 in the game. Here's McIntyre. Now blocked. The proper call. He only got a part of it. And you know what? Dalton did everything he could to avoid the charge. Outstanding play. We've seen a lot of acrobatics tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a jump man in the court tonight. Whole lot of people in the air right now.
Dalton McIntyre there for 2 free throws, and he misses that first one. Now for Dalton, we don't expect that. Dalton's averaging around 15 points a game. You know, Kenny Beard or KB, or Kenny's his dad's name, Kendrick's his. Now he'll get another one if he misses. If he didn't miss, so he'll hit 1 out of 2. You saw the young man step in early for USJ. We go back with some full court man pressure, and it'll be a one-on-one battle between Greer and Brisbane. Getting free is Severs. Severs missed. Dalton McIntyre, Sky King, his pass got hit. Trey Truill wants to go to the line. Now he lost it. USJ's got it. And they go to Brock Yates with it. Somebody must have some slickum on the ball out there, as they used to say. Here's the shot missing, but Mitchell had good rebound position, and he rolls his hook shot over. And Mitchell has come to play with 4 here in the second half, and that cuts into the lead. And I think that Coach Beauregard wants to talk it over, Blake.
Yeah, obviously not. He's not liking the inside looks that this team has been given to USJ. A lot of driving going on right now for USJ, but for Sacred Heart, I think they're going to make the adjustment. Send Truill down low to the post. Now you don't want him to foul out because that's been a problem for us these past few games. But send some bodies down there, and that should be good.
Hooper and Yates with 2 fouls apiece for USJ. Also Hunter. We have Javian Greer with 2, Jake Cale with 2. Taylor 1, Beard 1, and Dalton McIntyre 1. Also Austin Vaught. Now they've changed their press. It's a 1-2-1-1, and they got Greer trapped, but he gets it out of there. Trying to cross the timeline. He does. Good move by the left-hander Dalton McIntyre. Jake Cale going up. He got Salee into the Paratroopers Club, and then jumped up, and Salee fouled him. That is Davis Salee's first foul, as I have it. Hopefully my stats are right. 3 team fouls, and at the line for 2, Jake Cale.
Yeah, that was a great pump fake right there to draw the foul right there on the shot.
Jake lifted a little short then, and got a full extension. Balance, eye, elbow, and follow through. Remember the acronym BEEF.
Beef, cookie in the jar.
Yep. Wave goodbye, as the late Hal Greer used to say to it. That one's going to roll in, shooter's touch. Now we put pressure all over. We've left a man open. Now here's the big man, Mitchell. He's done a good job in this second half, playing hard under there. And he and Jake Cale will play bumper cars. Cale comes to help. And, yes, the proper call by Tommy Ciparillo.
Was that a push-off right there?
Yeah, it was a combination. You call it like it's a charge, but it's an offensive foul. Now they take the ball, steal it from Greer. They got him trapped. They missed the inside shot. That's Brisbane, but we foul him. Now, we don't want to get into a foul contest. That could be, and it looks like from what I saw of the hand signal, Jake Cale's third foul. First free throw off the front of the iron. Ron Brisbane wearing, well, that is actually Day-Day Hunter right there with that. And I will get it straight. That's the change in it. Brisbane's wearing 10. Day-Day Hunter is wearing 1.
Yeah, we had a little roster mix-up. 2 different rosters given to us at the start. We apologize to our viewers in advance.
Here's Greer driving. Doesn't he have great body control?
Oh yeah, that's one of Greer's great offensive attributes about him. He can jump up in the air, and it's not a wild card situation. He knows where he's going, and it's straight through the bucket. 2 for Jay Greer.
Okay, Hunter with the basketball. There, and he's going to get caught pushing off again if Beard holds his position, which he tried to do. Spin, walk, I would have called a walk, but I'm not officiating. Here's Greer, 54-29, NBA 3, McIntyre almost down, tipped around. Malachi Chavis has it. He converts it. Chavis with his 6-point. That young man makes something happen every time he comes in a game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Malachi Chavis is a bright spot of this Sacred Heart team.
Landon Hooper headed towards the goal, leaves it a little short, tries to tip it, and in batting it, they're probably going to say that he fouled, and that will be his 3rd foul. You know, the funny thing is Landon Hooper is a great shooter, and he has no points so far this night.
Yeah, USJ's done a great job of containing their shooters on this team. Not a whole lot of 3-points going on right now.
Yeah, wholesale substitution, a man that hasn't been in the game, Brady Smith, and they well, 2 of them are going to press, and now they back up. Let's see if they match up man-to-man. Looks like they are trying to match up man-to-man. That pass had a little mustard on it. Back outside to Kendrick Beard. His shot missed. Coach Beauregard with some nice words, encouraging words for the official. A lot of French pastry there. Ball was hit, so it's not backcourt for all of y'all thinking it. There's our man first. Malachi Chavis knocks it away. Xander Taylor, ever alert, picking it up, and it should be a foul on Raleigh Seals.
Yeah, Raleigh Seals just tried to reach down and get the bar right there, but Dalton McIntyre Javion Greer was actually down there to get it first.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of hustling by our kids. 16 fouls on USJ. Be Seals' first foul. USJ has gone to man-to-man. Here's the twisting, spiraling, rotating layup by Kendrick Beard.
Kendrick Beard's a tornado, isn't he? On that play right there, just spun around the USJ defense and just softly laid it in for 2.
That's a good term. Maybe we ought to start calling him the Tennessee Tornado. That's 14 for Kendrick Beard. Here's some good defense. We didn't switch. We got help out of McIntyre, but that throws off our rebounding. And guess who blocked the shot? Malachi Chavis. It's off us, but still a very good defensive effort.
Yeah, Malachi Chavis has had a great effort throughout the game. I believe that's 3 blocks for him right now.
At least.
Unofficially.
Unofficially, and I think Blake is right on. Hook shot by Yates, leaves it short. With all that tall timber in there, Malachi pulls it down, gets it to Beard. Beard wanted to wheel and deal then. Goes across to McIntyre. McIntyre, they say he pulled his pivot foot. I know what happened. It's not going to get called a foul, but he kind of took an elbow in the ear accidentally, and that stings. That's how you get cauliflower ear in wrestling and football and things like that, but maybe you don't get them in basketball. This time Greer gets beat by a step, gets some help. Shot comes off. Here's the flip out, and that was smart to go all the way to Yates. Outside, ball lost. Who gets it? Raleigh Seals fighting for it. There's going to be a foul in there somewhere. There's a hold, and it's probably going to get called on Xander Taylor.
Yeah, but great physical effort right there. 3 dudes on the ball right there just diving for it. Sacred Heart just wants this game right now.
Trying to muscle it in. You saw the bump and stuff, but picking up the loose ball is Kendrick Beard. He wants to go to the hole. It crawls over the rim and in for his 16th point of the night. It's 60-29 at the 2:22 mark.
KB can score the ball, can he?
He can do all kinds of things. I want to see the tornado again. Here's a steal. Here's the senior. It's 2-on-1. Let's see what he leaves it off for the little man. And Greer finishes. Assist, Beard, bucket, Greer, and it's a timeout.
That was a cold assist by Kendrick Beard right there. And great court awareness. He obviously made a no-look pass to Javion Greer, and Javion Greer laid it up for 2 on the runaway.
You draw the defender to you, which Kendrick Beard did, and scoop pass over to your teammate. Very unselfish play because Kendrick probably could have finished that one, but a lot safer to let Greer do the work there. USJ timeout, 62-29, 2:07 in the third quarter. 16 fouls on USJ, 4 on Sacred Heart. And we have Beard, Chavis, Taylor, McIntyre, and Greer out on the floor. For them, they have Smith, Yates, Mitchell, Seals. They've gone with the big lineup. They got 2 big post players in there. And now Ron Brisbane wearing 10. Here's Mitchell wanting to go to the hole. Or is that Mitchell? We'll have to check that.
That is Mitchell.
It is Mitchell. Kicks out. Brisbane's shot up. He hits that one. Nice shot. I believe that is his 4th point of the night. There's the dribble hand. They jump switch it in. That's how you steal and stop that. Sometimes you get a charge out of it. Sometimes you can get the steal. Here's Beard wanting to go. He got shoved, and nice goal. The official was in perfect position. TSSAA would be very proud of that young man's mechanics right there.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Morris coming in. 17 fouls. I believe we're going to shoot the one, and if you hit, you get the bonus. And Kendrick Beard has not been to the free throw line tonight. We haven't shot a lot of free throws, though. We've hit a lot of threes. Got a silence in the crowd. Somebody will make some noise in a minute. First shot up, rolls around that one. Nothing but string music for Kendrick Beard. He'll get the second one. The Tennessee Tornado at the line. We better check with him, see if he likes that name. Second shot up, shot it, got it. Kendrick Beard, he now has 18 points on the night. We stay with the full court press. It's a man press. There you got to watch those push-offs. This is Brisbane, and they'll probably get KB that time. Yes, they will. That'll be our 5th team foul. It'll be Kendrick Beard's 2nd foul. Minute 30, we need to get the ball back down the floor, run some offense, and not pick up any more fouls.
I do love that hands-on defense by Kendrick Beard, Tennessee Tornado.
Yeah, it may stick. First shot up and no good. Brisbane at the line. Ron Brisbane wearing number 10. Second one up, shot it, got it. And I believe he has 5 in the contest. Substitutions coming in. This young man I don't believe we've seen. Will Horton, the 10th grader, coming in for USJ. Let's see if they go back to their 2-2-1 press. Now they're going to match up and play a little man. Here's in the corner. Xander Taylor wants that 3. He got that 3.
Man, Xander Taylor has nailed that corner 3 these past few days. He's worked on it too, and on getting that contact.
Absolutely. 67-32 with a minute 11. We did run our offense. Okay, and I know what's happening. The officials are kind of taking charge of the game. That's 16 foul. Malachi Chavis' first one. The game was starting to edge towards chippiness a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And good job by the officials. Here's Horton's pass over to Drew Morris. Morris wants to go, stops from about 8 feet, rolls off the back of the iron. Dalton McIntyre up and high for the basketball. He wants to go all the way. The left-hander shot goes and falls in. He split 2 defenders.
Yeah, and I hear the Sacred Heart bench right now calling for another shot at the line, but it won't get it right there. But great shot by Dalton McIntyre, just weaving through the defense right there.
Unofficially, he's got 13. Nice defense. Xander's playing on the bad wheel and still playing very good defense. Now we got to rotate and help. There's not much. Raleigh Seals was anchored in the lane then. Good positioning by him for his first 2 points. 20 seconds left, 69-34, Sacred Heart leading. We're in the third quarter of play. Worthy Road Studios bringing you Sacred Heart basketball. Paul Schultz and company. There you go. Greer's ready to go to work. About 8 seconds. And here comes Beard off the screens. He drives, goes to McIntyre, and there's going to be a foul under the bucket. If McIntyre had caught it clean, it would have been shot on the other side, or either you would have had a clean reverse layup. But the ball may have been tipped McIntyre should go to the line and shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, Blake.
Yeah, he's already got a free throw today, but he's got a full ride scholarship for baseball in college.
He's going to be a great baseball player. Eyes it, tries it, and it rolls off.
That's the great thing about this school. You can play more than one sport and excel at it. Like I said, Jake Hill is one of the quarterbacks for our team. Dalton McIntyre obviously plays baseball in his free time. Austin Val, he plays some football too, and yeah, a lot of versatile players on the team.
There's the long shot off the back, and this quarter ends with Sacred Heart holding a 70-34 lead at the end of 3 quarters of play. Let's take a timeout on Worthy Road Studios.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Back for fourth quarter action with Sacred Heart leading 70-34. Quick thought before we inbound the basketball.
Right now, if I'm Sacred Heart, I would start to ease off a little bit. This game's starting to pull away. Still be physical. Send the message to USJ, who is a district opponent. We'll play them next time at their place. You don't want any injuries to happen. And for USJ, why not give Sacred Heart a little fight?
Okay, Raleigh Seals with the rebound as Taylor Scheid tries the long pass into the forecourt. It goes awry, and here comes a young man. He may be small, but he is wiry, and Andre Bell plays hard. We saw that over at TCA that night.
Yeah, Andre Bell can really strike from deep.
70-34. We have a running clock right now. We're in the fourth quarter. Kendrick Beard to inbound. There's the pass. It'll be an and one. Drew Morris will pick up the foul. Xander Taylor, but you also have to give the passer some credit, too, on that one, Blake.
Kendrick Beard just looked through his progressions, and pow, Xander Taylor was open in the paint.
Looked like Mac Jones in that football game last night. There's a missed free throw. Xander Taylor goes after it, but I think it's going to come off. The nimble referee, got to give that young man credit. That way he didn't hurt Xander Taylor. Xander was allowed to slide under him, and now the referee, he may never rebounded that high when he was playing basketball.
Yeah.
72-34 with the running clock. Ball inbounded to Brady Smith. Smith has it going one-on-one with Xander Taylor. Now Andre Beard and Horton. There's the backdoor play. And we got beat on the backdoor play. Drew Morris scoring his 4th point of the night. 72-36, 6:25 in running. Here's Xander Taylor coming off of a screen. Feeds inside to Austin Vaughs. Austin, that young man strong. He may have missed it, but he is strong.
Oh, yeah. Austin's strong as an ox. Very, very big paint presence. He has a bright future with this team.
He really does. And I'm going to tell you what, I had the pleasure of coaching his dad, working with his grandfather, was assistant superintendent for the school system. First one off, but don't worry about that, folks. Later in his career, this young man will turn into a great free throw shooter. Again, got to follow through all the way and leave that hand right over the rim. That looks much better, but it hit and bounced out. But that looked better than the first one. He's going to be a great one for it. So look at the focus on Xander Taylor out there playing defense. Here comes Beard to play defense. We're playing some pretty good. Jumping to the ball. We're going to get to steal. There goes Malachi Chavis watching for somebody sneaking up. A little bit of a hot foot in the lane there. Good officiating tonight. I'll give them credit. They have caught most of those things like that.
Did they call that on Bell right there?
They call that as a travel, yeah. You got the hot foot. No, Chavis had the football and had the hot foot. Had the basketball. Man, I'm back on football. 72-36.
You still thinking about that game last night, Coach?
Oh, yeah. I was proud of Alabama. Good defense. We surrounded, but then we reached in and fouled, and he's probably going to get the bucket. And that is Owen Stonecipher. Basket is good. The foul is on 12. That is on Andre Bell, his first, team 7th. And let's see, Stonecipher will try for an old-fashioned three-point play. And it rolls in. 72-39 with 4:28. Here's Taylor's three. It was straight enough. It was just didn't have enough to get over the rim. They throw into Vaux. Vaux wants to go to the hole. Spin, goes up. His shot rolls off the rim. They'll get Malachi Chavis over the back.
Yeah, but great effort right there by Chavis. Obviously wanted to rebound the most, but got a little chippy right there. Got a little chippy. And what are they calling here?
It's a foul. We'll shoot the bonus here. If he hits the first one, he'll get the bonus. Yeah.
My fault.
That's okay. We all make plenty of mistakes. Trust me, the kids on the floor tell you we make mistakes sometimes too. At the line will be Brady Smith wearing number 3. Now we get a substitution, and I believe that is Trey Williams coming into the ball game for the Knights at the 3:30 and counting mark. First shot up, nothing but string music for Brady Smith. He'll get a second one. And now getting into the ball game is Bren McKinney for Sacred Heart. Shot it, and it rolls in. So Brady Smith on the board with 2 points, 72-41. Going to the hole, it just came off. There is Vaux. And I'm going to tell you what, Austin is working hard. And Austin, my apologies if I get excited and call you Justin, because he looks so much like his dad at that same age. And like I said, I'm kind of proud his dad played for me in middle school and then played over at Northside. Shot it, got it. Austin Vaux now in the scorebook. Hit his first free throw. He'll try for the second one. Second one up, and that was smooth there.
I'll tell you, Austin's going to be something by the time he's finished here at Sacred Heart. He's going to be a really good basketball player. I can already tell.
Got to ask, what does he play in football?
He's one of our offensive linemen, and believe it or not, he's a kick returner. He's actually returned a few to the house, so he's pretty quick. As we see right there on the block.
With the block. Here's the steal. That is my man, Brother Andre Bell. He wants to go to the hole, and he does. And 2 for Andre Bell.
How about Andre Bell right there? He's got big shoes to fill in place of these seniors. Just controlling his body right there. He's going to be a fun player to watch.
He is going to be. Now, they get a good job, and Vaux will pick up his foul. It'll be his second foul. And that time we played the initial, but we didn't help the helper like Coach Beauregard. I guarantee you we'll be talking about that even with a big win. You still have to correct mistakes in a big win.
Right.
At the line for 2 is Owen Stonecipher. Shot it, and the spin took it over. That was good. So he is 2 for 2 so far for free throws. He'll shoot the second of this 2-shot foul. He had a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. This one's going to be short, come off the iron. USJ gets the rebound. Smith's shot comes off. He gets his own rebound, goes up, and scores. Brady Smith now has 4 in the contest. 55 seconds, 76-44.
That was a great effort by Brady Smith right there, just getting the second chance point on that. A couple rebounds on that possession, too, from him.
Shot up, shot good, count it. A.J. Mormon with his second 3. Quick pass to Stonecipher. He goes up and gets 2 more. Owen Stonecipher has 5 on the night. 32 seconds. This contest all over but the shouting. Going to the hole is Mormon. He gets his shot blocked. He won't let that faze him. He'll be ready to play. Looking. Around the horn, almost a tie ball. Mormon's got it. A.J. Mormon at 10 seconds. Tries to scoop pass, gets it taken away. Smith has it at the 5-second mark for USJ. He's going to go to the hole. They'll let him lay it up and in. Brady Smith has 6. Your final score, Sacred Heart 79-48 over USJ. A big region win for the men tonight, Blake.
Sacred Heart, I believe they advanced to 6-4, 6-4 on the season. USJ, I think their record is, if I believe, 3-6 now. Both teams play in the same region. This is a region game, like Coach Holloway said. Big win by Sacred Heart. This is a big statement by them. They obviously showed off the talent that these freshmen have. A.J. Mormon, Andre Bell, Austin Val, they showed their potential tonight. Who else did? Trey Trull, Malachi Chavis. I forgot about him for a second.
Don't leave my man Malachi out, man.
Ooh, he's special for this team. He's a real special guy. USJ, if I'm them, I would keep playing for. Need this? That's USJ's. You can have that. But back to what I was saying, USJ played a great ball game tonight. They got a lot to improve. They have a very young team. Have a couple of juniors and sophomores out there. Raleigh Sills looks real solid. He'll be a solid center for this team in the coming years. Drew Morse is a solid point guard. Brock Yates is a very good scorer. He can really shoot the ball. But for USJ, I would focus on attacking the paint. And they got a nice coach. They got a really good coach. But you faced one of the best teams in the district in Sacred Heart, and obviously ran into a wall. Sacred Heart's got a lot of good players. Trey Trull played great tonight, and so did Kendrick Beard and Javion Greer. So great outing by Sacred Heart. Wouldn't you say, Coach?
Yes, and if you wonder why I'm laughing a little bit, that's you just learned about one of the unusual things of broadcasting there. Sometimes the fans will come up and ask you a question right while you're talking, and that's okay. We appreciate our fans and love all of them, and appreciate the job Blake did. Blake and I worked through a situation with the rosters, and
unusual situation.
Very unusual. Usually we get good ones, but we had players left off. There was a young man who was supposed to be wearing the #1 jersey. The roster I was sent that not even on the team anymore. And or at least he's not playing tonight and wasn't here. But anyway, let's go over USJ scoring. Morris had 2, Smith 6, 10. Let's see, yes, 10 for Brock Yates, 3 for Pledger, and 6 for Stone Cipher. That's Owen Stone Cipher. 4 for James Mitchell, 2 for Raleigh Seals. Hunter had 6, and Ron Brisbane had 5 unofficially for a total of 48 points. For the winning Sacred Heart Knights, who improved their record, they had 79 total points. Xander Taylor with 10, 18 for Kendrick Beard, 6 for Trey Trull, 14 for Javion Greer, 1 for Jake Cale, 14 for Dalton McIntyre, 6 for Malachi Chavis, A.J. Mormon with 6, Andre Bell with 2, Austin Vaux with 2. And we know we had 8 threes in the first half, 9-10. I believe we had 10 threes for the game.
Yeah, very, very, very good shooting performance by not only Xander Taylor, but Malachi Chavis, Kendrick Beard, and Javion Greer. They really showed they can shoot it tonight, and they were forced to be reckoned with in the district when it comes to 3-ball.
And we need to give credit, and I've got it here so I'll make sure I don't leave anybody out. I feel like I played and I didn't play. We worked hard tonight. Our cameramen worked hard. Paul Schultz even worked hard. But Jacob Hancock on the floor. Zach Henson on the floor with a camera. Will Mingledorf, main camera. Blake Biggs did color. And, of course, the man that pulls the strings, punches the buttons. He does everything except for fill up the water bottles around here. And that's Paul Schultz of Worthy Road Studios. And, of course, we want to thank Victory Honda for their help in bringing you this broadcast, the administration of both schools, the coaches. And, Blake, final comment before we sign it off.
This is a very, very well-coached game by both. USJ started to make adjustments in the second half, but they just got overpowered by the Sacred Heart team, who just has so much talent. And USJ is a very young team. Obviously, scoring 48 on Sacred Heart it's a pretty tall task. And defending Trey Trull and all, obviously, the superstar seniors and Malachi Chavis and Xander, that's a tough task. That's a real tough task. But kudos to USJ. We thank them for coming out here, playing in our gym, and great job by Beauregard Company. They played a complete game. They played a complete game.
Absolutely, a great effort by the young men. The ladies lose unfortunately tonight, but the Fab Five, as I call them, because they have to play 32 minutes of basketball. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. They played hard, acquitted themselves well. Now, we need to remind you, not only can you see most games live streamed on Facebook Live of Sacred Heart. You got to go to Sacred Heart's Facebook. You can see those games live. But tonight, Paul Schultze will, I call it archiving. He'll put it up on YouTube, and you'll be able to see this game and Sacred Heart games, except for when we are away, are always in high definition. Great to watch it. The camera work is good. The graphics are good. You've got the running clock. Worthy Road Studios, they do funerals. They do weddings. They can do anything. They do church service. I know of 4 that Paul's doing. He's a miracle man. Actually, I think Jake Cale shoots some sometimes. Will may have shot some. Blake, have you done a game?
I've done a few.
I mean,
a service.
Service, yeah, and that's great. You can tell I am still into this game. The old coach in me's pumping right now, and it's a great feeling in the Sacred Heart locker room. For the coaches and, like we said, the administration and everyone involved from both schools, and for our fine camera staff. And I want to say this, the officials did a good job tonight. What a game, a happy ending in the boys' game. Stay tuned for more Sacred Heart basketball on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios. And it's time to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.